afternoon. Welcome back. We're now going into day number 2 of the Critical Ops Season 5 European Division Final Tournament. It's going to be a good day. We saw some absolute good games yesterday, saw some absolute problems, some pitfalls, and today is the redemption day for the teams that we saw yesterday. But of course, before we get too deep, I'm a master, and you know the main man over there. That's Twist.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone. Today's Ort actually starts to get really interesting because yesterday was more about, seeing which teams maybe have a upper hand or lower hand, but nobody is eliminated yet. And today is the day where two teams will be eliminated. So once again, let's go over to the tournament progression so far so you guys can actually see how it works. So, there are two main tournaments. There's main tournament number 1 and main tournament number 2. In both these tournaments, teams compete for points. Yes, you can still win the tournament. The further you get, the more points you get. If you win it, you get the most amount of points. But what ultimately matters is how many points you have in total in both these main tournaments. And then teams move on to the final tournament, which is what we are going to see here today and also tomorrow. Yesterday were the first games of the final tournament, and that's why I said this is where it gets interesting, because yesterday was again more about who goes to the upper bracket, who goes to the lower bracket, but today are actually best of 3 elimination matches. So very interesting games ahead. Before we begin with that, let's take a look at the leaderboard so far. So as we can see, this was the leaderboard after Circuit Season 5 main tournament number 1 and number 2. It was very interesting because Underestimated almost snatched Valor's spot and made it to the finals, but they were not able to actually win the final game in main tournament number 2, so they got 9 points instead of 10. If they had gotten 10, they would have been here today instead of Valorous, but props to Valorous. They were still able to make it to the finals. It is no easy feat to even compete in this tournament or make it to the top 16. Moreover, even making it to top 4, that's even harder. So props to everyone who has made it. If you see your team, if you play for one of these teams on leaderboard, trust me, you are good. It is not easy to make it that far, to make it to the tier 1 level of Critical Ops competitive scene. Let's take a look at the brackets. So yesterday's games, again, as I said, were more about deciding, which teams are which teams have the upper hand, which teams will have an easier path to the finals, and which teams will have to kind of battle it out and, are very close to relegation. So what do we saw yesterday? The first game was Team G9 versus Hammers. I believe Hammers beat G9 13-9 on Biru. It was a very close game. G9 definitely showed up, but they kind of lacked the confidence or just the ability to push it over the finish line. So Hammers, they were simply the better team. They were the first team that made it to the upper hand semi-final bracket. And then we have also Invictus versus Valorous. Now this game was a little bit more one-sided. Invictus won 13-5 on Plaza, and it wasn't that Valorous wasn't trying, it was just that Invictus was very, very dominant. It was just really hard to really do anything to beat them. So that's why we're going to see the two losing teams first, which is G9 against Valorous. Now this is where one of them will get eliminated. That's why we're seeing a best of 3. We don't really want to decide these teams' fates in just a simple best of 1 game. So we're going to see potentially 3 maps, 2 if one of these teams is feeling extra spicy today, but that's the first match that we're going to see, and after that we'll see a best of 1, and after that we'll see again another best of 3. So basically all games will be played today so that we can cast the finals tomorrow. Tomorrow is only going to be the finals, and the finals are going to be best of 5. Why though? What's the point of making it to the finals? Hey Master, tell them about the prizes that you can actually get.
Absolutely, guys. Well, we've gone through a lot of this a couple of times. Just a few streams, but for what people are actually trying to work for, you've already done the main tournaments, the what they've won, the pricing, and everything's on the top row. But right now, we're trying to figure out who is going to be securing, as of this first match, who is going to be securing 4th place. Whoever gets eliminated, that will be whoever secures the $200, the 3,000 points, and those 10 premium cases. Now, whoever can move on, and at that point, then the subsequent matches later on today, we will have to figure out who's going to take 3rd place, which is that $500, 3,000 credits, 10 event and premium cases. And then ultimately on Sunday, we'll have to find out who's going to take 2nd place for that $800, 4,000 credits, 15 on each case of the event and premium. And then the ultimate 1st place winner getting the $2,000, 5,000 credits, 20 event and premium cases, and that unique Circuit Season 5 championship skin said you and your team will be able to get and be able to strut it all around the online private lobbies and everything just to show it off. Be like, hey, you're gonna lose, right? You see this skin? I mean, come on, guys. You know what's gonna happen, right? Take the dub.
Yeah, yeah. If you see someone with that skin, it's like, yeah, man, it's over. Like, just surrender, surrender, surrender. It's a cool skin, though. It's a really cool skin, and I really like the concept where it is so hard to acquire because literally only one team, like less than 7 people, actually get it. So I really like the idea about it. Definitely should be something that should be kept going forward in the next circuit seasons. But I think people are more or less educated about how the circuit system works. Most of the people that watch are longtime viewers. They already know all the nitty gritty details. So let's actually move on to the first matchup of the day, which is Valorous versus G9. Now, this is going to be a great matchup. I feel like Valorous are definitely coming in as the underdogs here, just from kind of what we saw yesterday. Again, maybe they just had a bad day, maybe they just had a bad map, but G9, from at least what we've seen so far in the last few weeks and months, just seem more dominant. Nevertheless, if we take a look at the Valorous Gaming lineup, they definitely are on paper. They seem very good. I mean, they have many achievements. They haven't really played that many games in circuit, but with 10 maps played, you already have 2 achievements. That is a pretty big thing, to boast about. If you only play 10 games and then you can consecutively take fourth place in both of these circuit EU main tournaments, that shows that they are a good team. We have some familiar names on the lineup. Safari, Alpha, Medusa, Valley, Stratus, Genis, Raze, and Extal. We saw very good performance from Stratus yesterday. I believe he was the only one who went positive in that game. And I'm not saying this to like undermine the other players, but like Stratus is someone who we haven't really, considered maybe a household name in the Critical Ops community. But from what he showed yesterday, he definitely showed that he's ready to fight and at least try to prove himself. So definitely Valorous have some things going for them. And then if we take a look at the other side, which is G9, well, they have many things going for them. I mean, they have played 25 maps and lost 14. That is almost 4 times amount the maps played that Valorous has in the circuit season so far. But again, Valorous is a new team. It takes time to actually build chemistry and adapt and adjust. But yeah, G9 actually won Circuit Season 5 EU main tournament number 2, and they also had pretty good standing in the Season 4 in the previous circuit season. And some names on this leaderboard definitely need no introduction. Yesterday, I believe it was Fair who was just showing off. Fair, maybe he isn't on top of the leaderboard, he's close of it in terms of rating, but again, like Fair is the guy when you spectate him, it's like I'm watching a YouTube clip montage. Like this guy doesn't go for the easy shots. He goes for no scopes and he hits them. He hits shots that like I can't hit in a team deathmatch. So I'm just fanboying over Fair, but I love seeing like flashy plays like that. That's what ultimately we're here for. It matters. Supporting your team and so on and so forth. But everyone loves those sick clips, and definitely Fair is someone to kind of make stand out of the lineup. But G9 overall have a very solid lineup. Like when you have a guy like Fair, and then the rest of the team are there to support him and show up big time on their own ways. For example, Adelkeet, many times he has very great doubles or triples or just very important moments and just good decision making. Same with Crocs, Nexera, and Master Sadak. It's hard. It's hard to do anything against it. And G9 really have their team play going for them. We'll touch on that later. But let's actually take a look at the map pool. Which maps are we going to see? So again, this is the best of 3. So 3 maps will be selected as for today.
Yep, and looks like that's going to be Canals being the first one eliminated by Valorous. Legacy is just going to go ahead and get tossed out for G9. The first one's officially eliminated. And looks like Valorous is going to pick Bureau. Thing is, I guess since they lost on Bureau yesterday as far as G9 goes, they're like, hey, let's try it again. G9 wants to go ahead and take Raid, go ahead and put it into the mix. And I would be willing to bet there's going to be Soar right after this one. Absolutely, we're getting that. Village and Soar are going to go ahead and get taken out. Wow, and Port is going to be eliminated next. And the last 2 is going to be Plaza and Grounded as our decider. So we're going to get a lot of solid maps, some OGs, some really well played. Nothing too crazy. Remember, this is the elimination spot. You don't want to be taking any risks. I mean, unless you want to take the risk and have that be something maybe your other opponent maybe not be ready for, say as Village or Soar, but today is going to be really solid. Bureau, Raid, and Grounded. You know, they're just playing it safe. You can't complain with that. And these are going to be some great maps. Will we need to get to Grounded? We'll find out. Will Valor's take this in two? Will G9 take it in two? Or will we need it? We'll find out here shortly. But, honestly, I think this is a good redemption story for G9 for Bureau. It's only been a day since that happened as far as them losing on it, but I can guarantee you there's been some practice. They've been going back and forth and figuring out what went wrong. So this is again a redemption time for them to come back and take this on Bureau.
Yeah, man, I love the map pool because the first one is Biru. That is just like playing it safe. Again, we talked about the three most popular Critical Ops maps in competitive scene, which are probably Biru, Grounded, and Canals. So the first one is playing it safe, but then we have Raid. Now, Raid is a very, very chaotic map. Like, there are so many different things that can happen on Raid, and we've seen it. Like, every time we've seen Raid, which is not really that often in Circuit, it's like, well, what is happening? Like, half the time you're just asking yourself, what is happening here? So I
Yeah.
love that the first two maps that we're going to see are actually kind of the polar opposites of each other, because Bureau is really the map where you can't go crazy, you just have to hold angles, you have to play your strategy. And then Raid is a map where you go and rush tunnels with five guys in the shotgun. It's like, all right, that's kind of the polar opposites there. But it's great to see these two. And then if we do get to that third map, then we're going to see Grounded. And I mean, Grounded is, again, a very solid Critical Ops map. And I'd say it's somewhere in the middle in terms of like chaos. Raid is definitely on one side of the spectrum, then the other side is Biru, and then Grounded is like in the middle. So in my opinion, it is a very, very, very nice map pool to see today. And yeah, we're gonna start with Grounded. Now, Grounded is Valor's choice, so they kind of have to win it. Again, just purely from what we've seen so far, I'm not really like favoriting any of these teams. Just from what we've seen so far statistically, in my opinion, G9 have the better odds. So if Valorous actually want to take it, they have to play well on Bureau. It's going to be very hard for them to come back on G9's map pick. And the knife round is underway. Oh, 1v1 actually. We don't really
Ooh.
see that much, but Valorous, there you go. They did exactly what they needed to do. They got knife round, so now they'll be able to pick the starting side, which most likely will be the collision side again. Like, Bureau is very collision sided, and you most of the time you want to start on the side that's easier to play with, just to kind of build that mental confidence and be ready to attack once you switch over to the other side.
Yeah, yeah, I totally agree, and I think that this map is again it's big because they really do have to take this one because G9. We've seen them before on Raid, and they're really like not only are they aggressive anyways, they're really aggressive. So the fact that they really have to take this, and actually it looks like Valorous is on the breach actually, although a bit of an odd decision. Maybe it's a power play, but as of
Yeah,
right
I
now,
mean,
it's
like,
hmm,
if you're super confident, you can start on a breach side, and then you kind of have that, but we can easily come back because now we're on collision. So there are different teams have different strategies. But yeah, man, Valorous on the breach side, maybe they didn't get the pissed around, but they are kind of playing the long game here. They are ready to battle it out. They don't need that kind of injection of confidence. They just know, they're probably like practiced a lot. Not even probably. They're in, what am I talking about? They're in circuit finals. Like, obviously they practiced.
oh,
So
look
yeah,
at
but the
that.
TRG is out, and so is Adalkey with his M4. Five players going towards his direction, not able to connect. Stratus actually takes him down, but teammates of G9, his teammates are taking one after another. Safari, the only one left alive in the Vents Hall area. In the Vents, actually, yeah, they know he had the knife out, but that's GG. G9 taking the second round. And now is where the game actually starts, because the pistol round, yeah, it gives you a nice early kind of 2-round boost, but the rifle rounds are what actually matter. Winning the rifle rounds win the game. So this is where it starts to get interesting.
Yeah, I love how he pulls out the knife, like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a shot. Maybe he's right around this corner, and just, you gotta go for it. Gotta go for the lulls in the early rounds, just for if you know what's gonna happen. But Adolkeet's about to get ambushed. Is he gonna be able to take one? That is a yes, but Alpha quickly takes him out along with it. So 1 for 1 on either side. Max taking his time, taking Vince, making him wait. Really just to get that clock to run down a bit more.
It seems like Valor's got the early position, but they're not sure they want to commit because the bomb is still dropped over towards that elevator area.
Yeah, they're in a really good position right now, and all there is really is Maxera here, but of course, obviously, they don't know that. And here we go. They're going to go for the 1-for-1, go for the trade. Master having to quickly make sure his back's safe, but, Fari comes around. Oh, there he goes. Okay, so he does have the bomb.
Yeah, I mean, they're on site. Like, the bomb is maybe a little bit delayed and might actually get taken down. Oh, he crosses but gets spotted. Sadak, he spotted the bomb, so he knows what's up. And there is Fair still alive, unfortunately not with the Eurasia, so probably no quick scopes here. But, you know, I actually haven't seen Fair with a rifle. I want to see how he... Can we switch back to Fair? I want to see his rifling skills. Alright, so he tries to eliminate someone or at least deal some damage if someone's in the corner. Fair, in a 1v3, he might just have to save here, like... Going for it is a really interesting play to say the least. And yeah, Safari does take the peak, does take down Fair. So, I mean, it's good. It's good. Valorous winning the first rifle round, which, again, is what ultimately matters. If they are able to win a rifle round on the breach side, that is already, you know, speaking volumes of how this game might go. But then again, G9, you know, they've showed that even if they are in a heavy deficit, they're able to stay calm and kind of come back. And when you only have XD45s and single deagle, or two deagles actually, you might just go for a mid push, and Valley is waiting for that. Gets flashed, but yeah, that's just a complete mowdown, man. The Stratus is just farming kills there.
There he is. Already showed us how it's done. Taking the pistols by name. Ooh, Fair. Ooh, Fair. Wait a minute.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Stuff. Oh, well, he got one. That's better than nothing.
Yeah, he knows it's gonna be hard. Ooh, what a shot! All right.
Oh, here they come. He can't get more than two, can he? Okay, Stratus is the one who was there. Okay, so he made that. But I mean, hey, that is two solid takedowns with a deagle. I mean, they lost the round, but I mean that is well above what was expected.
Yeah, I mean, it at least puts a dent in the economy. Like, he literally took like $8,000 out of the hands of Valorous. Like, if you look at Valley and Alpha, those are the two guys that went down, and both of them are on very low cash now. So, it might come into play in the later rounds, you know. Not winning the round, but getting some kills is often what changes the game, actually. And Stratus, once again, getting a double. Stratus, we mentioned him in the pre-show. Okay, yep, he's just taking everyone down. Safari with another one, and Nax, and now Fair. He does have the ratio, but he also has a 1v4 to deal with. Just looking for kills, slowly trying to spot it. Maybe some leg or gun barrel, or an arm perhaps. Yeah, he really wants to save the ratio here. He has $100 to his name.
Oh wow!
All right.
That's
that's
some great crosshair placement right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that it was a headshot and everything, it's like, huh? Wish I could do that. But now that's great. Valor's now officially in the lead. They're sitting at 3. Team G9, 2. Valor's looking pretty solid. Going to another pistol. And
yeah, this is like a completely different Valor's that we saw from what we saw yesterday. Like, they won all of the rifle rounds so far, and they're looking to take this fourth one as well. I mean, sure, G9 are only on pistols, but like they are taking names. And Stratus, how is he doing this? Stratus has gotten like 3 triple kills in the matter of 6 rounds. That is, can we see the scoreboard? I believe he is, you know, up there. Yeah,
right. Oh my goodness!
I love the scoreboard is quite good, to say the least.
I have a feeling. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I have a feeling.
Yeah, he might be good.
Stratus is carrying the team.
Yeah, that is true. You know,
just a thought. It's a speculation. Yeah, could be wrong, but I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you have some you know, facts and statistics to back it up. My man is literally with a 4.5 KD in 4.6 KD in like finals. That's insane. Valorous, they're on fire right now. I mean, they've already gotten 4 rounds. Oh, but look at his backstab, Sadak. He is so good with his backstabs as well. Like, we've seen many backstabs from Sadak, and oftentimes he gets the kill and gets very valuable information. So that's definitely something to pay attention to, is the way how Sadak approaches pushing up, backstabbing, and with Crux being able to flash off Alpha. seems like Valor's hot streak is coming to an end. Adelkeet, yep,
Ooh.
just jump around like a bunny and take the kill there. And Valley, the only one left alive here.
Oh, and he is just getting bombarded and continue to be bombarded all up until Naxera decides to take a clean head as a victory trophy. But that gives him another round on the board, and although that's not going to stop Valorous, they've got plenty of cash that they've saved up. But again, back to the economy piece. I mean, look, you're still looking at Alpha and Valley are low compared to still everyone else. Ray is also not too bad, but if they lose this one, those three are going to be hurting pretty bad.
What? What?
What?
What?
He couldn't see. I guess he thought he was
wins those.
behind the wall.
Alright, well that's an interesting start. Traded though, so 4v4 now. Sometimes stuff like this happens even in the top tier of critical ops, Just funny to see, but well, I thought that was a kill. Master Sadag trying to go for the wall bang there. Yeah, you can spam it there and actually inflict some damage, but meanwhile Stratus, I believe it was, takes the kill somewhere else on the map, and now Valorous, they know that they made a lot of noise on B, right? So going for A is a very smart decision here, because look at the minimap. G9, they are scouting out. Okay, mid is clear. Oh, it could probably be A, but it's already too late. Yeah, it's almost already too late. Croc is going to be able to get to that CT area, but no, that's one man against four.
Yeah, but that's Stratus right there. So he's the one keeping the rear. So that actually may or may not be a good thing, because if Stratus is there to save the two on the bomb site, then what's going to happen? And it looks like what is going to happen is one by one they're going to get picked off now.
All right.
But now that he's here, all right, here we go. Now it's a 1v1. Same and Crocs coming in for the clutch.
That was a nice play.
Again, if Stratus isn't there, he's covering the rear, but it's like you left him out there. Like what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that was, I mean, Stratus, once again, I don't know how he's doing this. Okay, he's at 18 now, yep. 8 rounds, 18 frags. Man, he has twice the amount of kills than all of his team combined. How is that? I mean, alright, Stratus is just, he has drank like 5 Red Bulls or something. Or he's just that good. Raised though.
Dude is cracked right now.
Yeah, he's just cranked up, dude. Stratus, yeah, gets another one. What, Naxera, that's a great positioning. Takes down everyone. Oh, yeah. Nax. What a quad. That's really good stuff there.
Yeah. Oh, man. Naxera bringing it home for the team. Feeling good. Again, they got to get into the groove. It's the headspace. And right now, they've got to be feeling pretty good about it. As long as they can keep taking Stratus down, I think that they have a good chance.
Yep, I mean, so far it's going good, right? Like, Valorous, they got 4 unanswered rifle rounds in a row, but then G9 were able to come back. And this is exactly what I said, like, G9, they never give up. They always keep fighting. We've seen them try and attempt comebacks and actually come very close to completing them. And that, even if you're having a really good day, even if you have, Stratus on your team, who are just having an absolute blast, you can never kind of discredit what G9 are able to do in the toughest of situations. Fair though, lurking around the smoke, he might be able to get something here, and he takes down Euratio player. That is pretty big. That is pretty big. When you take out the big gun, it's definitely a big loss on the side that lost it. And yeah, it seems like Valorous, they're just gonna go for events and kind of be long control once again. Flash is coming in. Sadak on a pretty nice angle there.
Yep, here we come with our Alpha and Stratus coming right in. Now if Master can stay alive, if we, again, take Stratus, which looks like that's not going to be a thing just yet. Him taking down a Master and Naxera going for the plant. And, ooh, getting flashed himself. Bear coming in. Oh, he found it. He found that U-ratio. And Safari found him, so that's not going to really matter at this point. So it's all up to Crux to do the clutch again. And can he take Stratus? Close. Look at that. 2 HP. So close to being able to take that one. But able to survive. That's going to be 5-5 on the board. Tied up. Yet again. They are just going back and forth, back and forth. I mean, this is, again, and the thing is, Stratus is really the reason this is keeping it close. So, realistically, I hate to, do the juju, the caster's curse, but he can't mess up because if he does, I think
Oh, you did it.
that's.
You
I
did. You
know,
done did
but
it.
I have to say, like he has. It's really hard, and it's all on his shoulders at this point. And so, if he has any inkling, he has to keep drinking those energy drinks and has to stay bloodshot, red eyes cracked out. And he can't make those mistakes, and hopefully he can.
Yep, the only one left alive now is Valley, and again, he's just probably gonna try to save. But to be honest, I wouldn't say that like Stratus is carrying Valorous. Like obviously on scoreboard he is, but I wouldn't say that like his team is playing bad and then he's just like the only one playing good. The thing is, his team is playing good, and then Stratus is just on a completely different level today. Like you can play good, but when someone shows up with like just that what we've been seeing, triples after triples after triples, you're like, all right, dude, it's your day, take the front stage, do what you want. But I feel like even if Stratus kind of loses his momentum, like Valorous are a good enough a team to where the other players can actually come in and help win the round. So yeah, overall definitely seeing more from Valorous than expected. And again, I don't wanna put any caster's curses here, but 5 rounds on breach side is very, very good. Coming into the last round of play here, oh Nax, that he is alive and he re-peaks. Alpha, yep, shotgun long range. That's how it works. Alpha, another shotgun, headshot. What is happening here? Stratus, the only one left alive. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. The bomb's down though. That's a bit problematic.
Yeah, he's in a bad situation. 1v3. Fair keeping the sides. Yeah. Oh,
All right.
but he was really low, so that getting a nice little point now. Fair can speed it up just a little bit. This is all gonna come down to
He
luck.
expects it
Will
though.
he look?
Oh, the
Oh!
timing. Nah,
Oh!
happens to the best of us.
Yeah, and it sucks. We get to see this and the glory that it was, just that perfect, even through the walls. But that it's the moment you look away is the moment it happens.
Yep, I
But
mean,
yeah,
again, like it's sometimes winning ground is just down to timing, and you could have done the best that you can. You just look the wrong direction for a second, and get taken down. But yeah, G9 are up on 7 now. Valorous still on 5, but they are on the collision side, and that means a lot. Safari is going to try to get early info here and retreat back because he doesn't want to get overwhelmed by 3 players. Meanwhile, Ray's taking some peeks himself. Many info on the side of Valorous. They know where the players are. But the bomb is almost going down. Stratus able to get one on Crux. Fair, immediate refrag on Alpha. Now, a 3v3 retake, but Adelkeith is, he's so low. And Stratus able to take another one. Now, Naxera takes down Raze. Now a 2v2 situation. Oh, this is getting so close. Valley looking for kills. Naxera, meanwhile, taking down Stratus. Now it's all down to Valley and Naxera. He is the man of this round. I believe he got 3, if not 4 kills. G9 secured the pistol round, secured 8th.
yeah. And G9 really doing what they need to do, taking the bomb site, taking them pistols, blasting some heads, and calling it a day. So now they are at a 3-round lead at this point. Let's hope that they can again take this one. We've seen crazy things still, so maybe they can rack it up to 9, get a 4-round lead. Be really nice for them to, especially on the flip, to be up that high. But once we get to those rifle rounds, though, they got to worry about Stratus there.
What are we? Oh yeah, alright. That was a good strategy. They all waited in elevators because it's such a common thing to kind of push mid when you're only on pistols, or just, push something. Push banana, push belong, push mid. And if you just wait elevators, like eventually they're gonna come to you. So nice little cheeky play there by G9. Not that it was really that needed. They have rifles anyways, but alright. Yes, good. Okay, he didn't mess it up. Sometimes in those situations when you just have to hit the guy that has the knife out, it's the hardest kill to get. The hardest kills are always the hard scopes and situations like that.
Yeah, because the guy's just running around, he's being cheeky, and it's always the hard one. Alpha here, maybe at least able to give some damage, but it's all up to Stratus. But wait, somebody found a gun. Now, is he going to take it and run? And it looks like that may be his choice. Nothing like having a free weapon. And That I mean, that's something he doesn't have to buy. So I mean, that might help them out a little bit as far as I mean, their money is not looking too great. So yeah, I mean, as much as he probably could, although I think we've seen probably the most Crux with not only being one left alive, but I think he's been the one that's kind of combated Stratus the most and been able to take him down. So overall, I think that was probably a pretty wise decision, whether if he knew that Crux was still alive or not.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. That is, I do agree with that. Oh no way, Valley. All right, yep, he just pre-fires that, gets a headshot. I believe Stratus got eliminated like that on the breach side, so kind of trading the favors here. Gets jumped on. Safari able to take down Master Sadhak. That is unfortunate. Valley comes in with another one. Now 2v5. Yeah, this is their round. Valley is really showing a big time. Fair, last one left alive. I mean, it's a 1v5 turned 1v4, but Alpha able to put the final nail in the coffin. And that is Valorous on 6 rounds. And to be honest, I feel like this is way closer than it seems, because G9... they have won 4 of their rounds off of pistol rounds. Like, they won both pistol rounds. Like, some teams are just better in pistol rounds than others. And then they won another 2 rounds off of those pistol rounds, where, you know, basically they have all rifles, and then Valorous had, you know, all pretty much pistols. So even though G9 are still in the lead, it is collision-sided. And again, like, Valorous are better in rifle rounds, in my opinion, than G9, or at least equal to. So it's interesting to see how this will go. Raze, he has to go big there. 2 is almost enough. If the gun gets retrieved, that's a bit worse. But seems like they just have a bomb plant on their mind. They simply want to plant, but it might be hard, and they do understand that. They understand that pretty much everyone on the side of Valorous has rotated over, and they only have 1 rifle and then 2 deagles, so they might be looking for options. But Safari is not gonna let them do that. You know, he's looking for kills here.
Oh yeah, and Fair's on the other side. He does have his hand cannon, so he might be able to get a nice headshot, but not really gonna do a whole lot. I mean, he can, but the flash will come out. Yeah.
Happens, man.
Well, you might as well shoot. I mean, worst case scenario, you at least get a hit marker. So. Oh,
Stratus, he's on 30. He is on 30 kills in 16 rounds. That is almost double kills for... Yeah, alright. Yeah, yes, alright. Stratus, I believe the kill record for Circuit is 42. So Stratus is 12 away, and 12 kills might seem like a lot to your, you know, average guy, but when you are just absolutely cracked and just go to the game like Stratus is right now...
That's 4 rounds. I mean, if he gets three triple kills, or sorry, 4 triple kills, I mean, he's right there.
That's 1, that's 2.
Okay.
Did he just get an ace?
Yeah.
No, Safari took another one.
Yep.
Man, what is happening?
But that's 4, so... Okay, so let's knock it down. We are...
How is this a thing?
8 away, and we're not even to, like, close to this rounds, just, you know, boom, round, you know, game over, because, you know, we're at 8 and 9, so he needs 8 kills. Mind you, remember, he just
Can we just, like, leave it on Stratus? Like, that's where all the action is.
Like...
Alright. Yep. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing, because, like, he has good aim. Like, obviously, everyone has good aim, but... you're not gonna have 34 bomb just by having good aim. Sure, some luck might come into play as well, but is it his positioning? Is it the way he peaks? Like, there must be something about him where he's able to, you know, triple the amount of kills that any of his teammates have, because they're all good, but then, you know, Stratus is just better today. That's another thing. Like, we haven't seen, like, you know, if it was Noxic, we'd be like, all right, that's Noxic. But Stratus is a pretty new player, or at least a new name that, you know, haven't seen that much before. He does get taken down. Fair able to get another one in Alpha, and maybe this is the redemption arc that G9 need. I mean, they're still in the lead, but Valor's just look more dominant right now. But with Fair, you know, starting to open up gunfights and starting to take those aggressive sniper picks, we might see a closer game than some might expect. Raze does miss the ratio shot, flashes himself, and now goes to the lab area. He's left alone. The best that he can do is take some rifles out of the hands. That's a very nice quickscope. Looking for more, but he might get overwhelmed here. Bomb is going down. Misses the quickscope. Adelkate, nice frag there. Raze did the best that he could. And G9 are up to 10. But it is getting a little bit closer than it was on the Switch.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, G9 still holding a 2-round lead. I mean, even though Stratus is 8 kills away from tying that up, so 9 kills really to beat the all-time you know ultimate record. There's that. So, but the thing is, they gotta as much as this dude is just absolutely blowing this up. There's still 2 rounds down, and you know what? Even though he could be absolutely cracked out MVP, but rounds win games. So there's got to be a little extra fun coming up in there with getting those extra rounds and being able to take it home. Because again, if Stratus gets knocked out, stuff doesn't look too good. And here we go, trading off. But a Dolkeet Crux. There's one left. And then, but oh, here he is. Main man. Can he do? Nax is hanging out the bottom. He's gonna see. Looks like he might be going for a bit of a flank. Ooh.
Bomb has been planted.
All right. Bomb's planted. 3v2. Stratus and Valley at half or under half. Valley going down. So now it is a 1v3. Stratus getting one. And Crux again. It's Crux seems to be his kryptonite. Crux is always the one, it seems like, taking him down. I think if Crux wasn't here, it'd be a runaway, because Crux has been taking Stratus out. I can at least, recall 4 separate times it's been Crux to take out Stratus. So, even though G9 still, again, in the lead, I mean, that Crux being the kryptonite, I think that might be the only reason that they're able to keep this lead. It is. It's really just a masterpiece there. I mean, Stratus doing the game of his life, but yet, they're not able to pick up those rounds, and yet there is one person, at least one, that's been able to really sit there and compare to him and be able to be, all right, if it's a 1v1, Stratus is not just gonna take it. There is at least one person to keep him down, and looks like no connections, but fair. Adult keep fair, actually. Here we go. Getting that nice, U ratio shot. Valley able to take off one, but leaving Raze by himself. It's a 1v4, and it's not Stratus, and here comes Fair doing that fancy stuff. I guess here's where the montage work starts coming in.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, I liked what you said. Like, you can have all this flashy kills you want, and you can have the best game ever. But if you're not putting up the rounds, well, then ultimately the team that is doing that is gonna win, because this is a team. This is a team game. It's a team multiplayer game. So yeah, Stratus is doing really well. Valorous, his other teammates, like, they're trying. I don't want to put them down, but at the same time, it kind of feels like maybe if they just got maybe one more kill each round, or at least get some damage in, then that would definitely help a lot. Ray is very aggressive here. Oh, that might be big, but Crux, that's just unlucky. Like, that, honestly, that is just unlucky. He was very close to actually taking the frag there. So Crux is low. Safari goes down from Fair, who again plays with the ratio like it's a shotgun. And then we have Alpha and Valley, the only 2 left alive. Nax just gonna, cramp on top of him, and that makes it 13-8. G9 getting the victory. Man, I would not want to be Stratus right now. Congratulations to G9.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. I mean, not even double digits from anyone else. I mean, literally, this was Stratus's game. I mean, that is phenomenal. But G9, congratulations for being able to combat that and be able to take game number 1. Yeah, I honestly, with the way Stratus was going, I really thought this was going to be Valor's all day, all just taking it home. I mean, they picked it. Obviously, Stratus did it for a reason. I mean, dude's cracked out. But still, at the end, G9 walking out with the victory in rounds, being able to take it at just... honestly, like I said, I really didn't expect that.
No, me neither. I mean, at the start I said, like, Stratus is just having a very good game, but the rest of his teammates are also, like, good. They're just, they will show up when the time calls for it. Well, yeah, the time called for it, and they didn't. And again, maybe it's just the kind of lack of chemistry because they've only been they've only played 10 games in circuit so far. So obviously, when you go against teams like G9 who have like a way richer history of maps and games played, it's just going to be hard. But yeah, seems kind of unfortunate. It's not over yet though. This is the best of three. So even though Valorous lost their own map pick, we are going to move over to Raid after the break. And I mean, there's still a chance. Like, there's definitely still a chance. I can definitely see a place where, maybe Stratus inspires the rest of his teammates and they're just like, this is do or die. Like, this is literally do or die. If we don't win the next game, we are out and we have to wait until, Circuit Season 6 starts or whatever. So, yeah, I do believe there's still a chance, although G9, they just look very dominant and they've had the same form. They haven't, like, broken down in any game that I've seen so far for, like, last 2 months. So, Raid coming up after the break. Catch you guys then. All of the retakes that Hammers were attempting, so good stuff from them so far, but seems like Alpha is the only left alive, and there is some time left. He is able to get the second one. Oh, this could be great from Alpha. He has gotten a double kill here. All he needs to do is wait out the time. Oh, that nade! Look at the HP! He's gonna peek it. Noxic understands it, but Alpha able to get the last kill. They're not committing to any peaks though. Oh, and he might get caught off guard. Noxic does take down Stratus, but he was able to take down Melody. Now it's down to 1v1. All that Genis has to do here is just play on time. Oh no, Noxic.
No.
That is one way to stop the round. He played that perfect. Genis was just, the more important the breach rounds are, the more important the pistol round is, and Phoenix not able to take the pistol round in a very breach side important map here.
Ooh, and the grenade. Getting lots of damage.
My God.
Oh my goodness. Melody for 3, Zion for 2, and let's just go ahead and slap.
Push that belong area, which isn't actually the worst decision because 4 players are oriented more towards the A side of things here, so yeah, okay, that closes it though. Has able to get a 2-piece, and this is a very easy shutdown eco round, so this could really go any direction here. There's one player on site that is Raze, and he's able to put in some effort. Oh, and that's nasty. That's second kill on EXZ. But I feel like a lot of these rounds could have, the loss could have been avoided if Invictus did something better. But there you go. That's definitely something better. Yep.
Bird. Really just right now, G9's looking really good. I say that. Free gets an absolute domination quad kill, as I try to say. The G9 is looking real good.
Because now he's able to isolate angles here. Oh, and Mixage, look at this. He is up. Oh, that's going to be so hard to spot. Oh, and what a shot as well. One player has actually crossed, but Mixage doesn't care. He just takes them down, misses the shot, but, the only one left. Mixage, man of the round here, as long as possible. And, oh, no, this is not good. There is no time to plant anymore. Fair. He's just going for the outplay. Oh, there's no way. Fair. What a shot from Fair. This will be a G9 victory here, and we're really seeing an upset in the first game. Whoa! I thought on the screen that the guy that had the P250 got the kill, but Pri is doing his best. Yep. Yeah, the first real ref round and Crocs. Oh my God! There's no way he just did that, Crocs. How are they doing this? How are they? Okay, Fair. Oh no! Again, they're peeking together and Fair. He's so unfair. He's so unfair to the rest of the players here.
Clean sweep. We got Medusa here coming out with that AR-15. Love seeing it. But Medusa doesn't even need it. halfway. Oh, whoa. Full ace.
Much needed in this situation. And Symboli, his positioning and aim is everything but Stratus. That's a great push. Although the rest of the players is low. Oh, what a play there, Pref. Well, things might go for it better here, but Sensor, he's ready for it, and now Alpha. Oh, that's a good shot. But many more to be found in order to win this round. And he is on site, so that's good. He knows where both the players are. Gets a headshot. No way. Alpha, he could single-handedly turn this game around here. 1v3 turned to 1v1. The aim is everything here. Head glitches, close range. Alpha just trying to move around, trying to not catch a bullet. Trying to spot a player, spams it, but Symboli, he's able to get it. Now, looks like a 2A main 1 CG retake is coming in. Great positioning by Underestimated. Gets a 1v1 trade kill, but, I mean, Adolkid, he knows what's up. He comes in, takes a double kill there. Great performance by him, and a secure
to the hole. So, yeah, it's definitely good to see, that capabilities running through. Honestly, I really didn't expect it to work, but definitely works in their favor. The fact that now it's all up to Fair to get a double kill with a deagle. And
that's crazy. Oh, look at this. If only he knew. Oh, the positioning there. That's some great stuff coming in from Lazarus. He's not sure where the rest of the players are, but I mean, yeah, you can guess it. They're not even able to get the bomb down, and oh, Lazarus, that's a quad kill. Don't underestimate them. They're good. They're definitely good. Only on pistols now, so once again, this might be 4 rounds for G-Knight here, and Crocs pushes up. Alright, Crocs. Alright, peek it, please. Sensor, please peek it. We need to see the ace. He gets that, and he gets a frag! He gets the ace! What a performance by Crocs. That is such a beautiful round.
Take him out. The Adolkid's really low though. Really low. He's got 1 HP, so if he trips, it's over. Really just kind of they push him at the same time. Fair's gonna come in, he takes him out, and literally at this point,
look at the HPs. Look at the HPs. Lazarus, what a play. The rounds, I feel like this is such a close matchup. What is that, Nate? This is such a close matchup that really anything could happen. Oh, and look at that. Naxera gets a chance and utilizes it. Oh, what are these frags, man? How does he do that?
Of the walk up there just because the U ratio was still in play. If they had obviously maybe known that it was. Uh-oh, Nax. He's gonna do it again. Oh, triple. Oh, almost.
Just down to Vape. 74 armor, 30 HP. What can be done here? The bomb's out in the open, and Vape will get spotted out here. Already taking pot shots, but Ariat does get taken down in 1 versus 1. Both players very low HP. 2 on the Vape and less than 10 on the Clone here. Who will get the tap properly? It's Vape who clutches it out. The pistol victory. Once again, turns Jets as quickly, and Max somehow gets the double kill. They line up. What? I don't believe it. This is a game of clutches so far, and oh, can he get the spray down? Clone gets 3-4. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Can he get the ace right now? Juice trying to slow it down for him. Yes, Clone gets the ace.
Is able to win his first
and Coldy
duel.
Too. Yeah, Coldy's been just popping off. A triple kill there from Coldy and Art. See, impacts spam damage, but it seems like maybe just a couple kills here and there. Oh no, maybe 3 kills actually from Impact, living up to his name. Up then the tracks, S-Gen now have a lot of work to do to hold on. Oh, Hoodie somehow gets the jumping headshot onto Yuri, and he's made this possible. Now he has to go plant immediately. Not too much time left, but he will plant safely and get that off. So Coldy now in the 1 versus 1 against Hoodie. Can Hoodie win this one out? He's done damage on the Coldy, and yes, he'll win it somehow. Makes the clutch happen. The 1 versus 2 Hoodie.
To be tested. Isaac could find a nice timing here, though, and there is a spray down for 3.
The triple kill. Oh my goodness, double headshot protects it. The bomb site as best he can. Coldy runs out through. He does get that first kill. He gets the second kill as well. Can he get the third? He knows that there's folks coming through quickly, and Isaac takes one down as well. This shotgun doing so much damage, and will be the kill, and Max now could take down Isaac. And if so, that would leave Impact all alone. 10 seconds left. Max, will he run through the smoke and try to take down Isaac? No, he won't. The bomb will go down, but he will take down Isaac after the fact. And Impact, can he get him? Yes, he does. Max comes in for the double kill and takes down Elevate's hopes. Concede this round. Impact wants to save maybe his hog. Finds Juice, actually. Does some damage. And Isaac is very low, but Impact has already found 2, actually. Can he find Clone? Yes, he finds 3 somehow. And now they are going for this retake. Does he know that Andrew's right above him? I don't think he's aware. Does he spot him out? Yes. Yes, Andrew finally takes down Impact, but now just down to Isaac. Can he take down Andrew? Yes, he can. Somehow the 2 versus 4 works out and elevates fate.
Everybody, welcome back. Thank you guys for hanging out in that short little break. We're now about to get into game number 2 here on Raid. We just got done seeing G9 take the victory over Valorous on their map pick of Bureau. And even with Stratus, the top dog on Valorous, walking out with 35 kills for his name. Dude did it absolute number on G9. But unfortunately, it looks like the rest of the team did not follow suit with that as far as, dropping 30 bombs. And G9 was able to skate out of there barely with it as far as them taking it. So, can G9 do it again? This is their map pick.
Yeah, again, like I feel like all the stars have aligned for G9 and also for Stratus because again, he like you cannot like stop mentioning the fact that my man just dropped 35 in circuit. But yeah, I feel like just overall, like this is G9's map pick. They won Valorous's map pick. Overall, they've been looking stronger throughout the circuit season 5. So again, man, like what's a bit worrying is the fact that at least for G9 fans. What's a bit worrying is the fact that Raid is such a chaotic map where, sometimes you can play Raid and be like special ops that'll use like a rank comparison, and then you just get beat by like, Masters or Diamonds because they are just like, all right, I guess it works. So I think Valorous still have a very, very good chance to make it as the underdogs. Like, again, like on paper they are the underdogs, but I feel like on Raid, like, anything can really happen, and as long as you get that momentum going, you will be fine. So yeah, it's a great map coming up. And then if actually Valorous are able to take it, which would be very nice, we will be going over towards Grounded, and Grounded will be the best of 3 final decider, and that is a map where I feel like competitive play together with kind of unique styles of approach to the game kind of mix together very well. So ideally, we'll see Grounded. I think that would be a very nice ending to this best of 3. If not, then G9 will take it in 2 on Raid, which is their map pick again.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really, really hard thing for Valorous to do to be able to take raid. I mean, just as we've kind of seen in the past and with raid, G9's general way that they actually play and the way that the team moves, no matter which bomb side it is, um, it's if they do their team movement and they all move together in unison, like they're pretty good at, which is a great thing to have in a team-based type of matchmaking of a game. But honestly, B may be that place to where they just all rush in because you could rush in there so fast, beat or be right on top of the opposing team as soon as you get in there. And if all five are rushing in, that's gonna be real hard to combat unless everyone on Valorous is also doing that. But then you run the risk of leaving an entire bomb site open. So it's gonna be a really hard thing to fight if they do that. But what is gonna be fun is the knife round. And the stabs commence. And it looks like, ooh, so fast. That is going to be Valorous to take that again. Now they get to choose what side they want to be on. And I think this time, potentially, they may swap it up instead of, you know, it just kind of all depends. We'll see if they're going to be breaching in or going to take the coalition and hanging out and getting into position, which it looks like Valorous is actually going to be going on the breach again. Kind of an odd move for him, but I mean, they did a pretty good job last time.
Yeah, well, also, Raid is kind of a more breach-sided map, so it might be, in their best interest to actually do that. Another thing I'd like to mention is that Raid and Plaza are similar in terms of how kind of chaotic it is, but it is completely different in terms of bomb site approaches, because on Raid, bomb sites are very, very easy to open, but then also very easy to retake. And then on Plaza, it's like the opposite, where it's like very hard to actually enter the bomb site. Once you get there, you are good for life.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, this one they can just run through. Ooh! Master not in a great spot. His teammates are on the run to try and help him. Coming from the side. And, yep, making them go all the way to the back of the spawn. So that might give him an extra chance. I'm gonna go. Oh! What? They got the defuse. He just living on 10 HP while defusing, just holding it down. And actually able to take that one. And
yeah,
not everybody died either.
That is not how you want to start your comeback into this best of three. I mean, Valorous, they do get the plan, so that's some extra cash, but they understand. All right, fair. Yes, yes, there you go.
No!
I think he got a wall bang,
He did.
so
that was a wall bang collateral. That was one bullet.
All right, good for him. Good for him. Adelkeet on the other side gets another double, and well, now it's down to Safari. He's running away. He has a Pedo 50 and a dream, and that dream will be very soon ruined by one of the opposing players, which we kind of talked about Fair as being the nightmare guy, because you get killed, and then also, everyone sees how you get like quick scopes. So yeah, we'll see. Actually, Safari, he has the bomb. He might be able to plant. He might be able to, but he's too slow.
No.
Obviously, he doesn't see what we're seeing, so yeah, that was a nice attempt. I mean, if he just ran there and planted, then, that's some extra cash. But again, when it's 1v5, you kind of expect someone to at least be on the A site. So yeah, G9 up to 2 rounds again. And this is another thing, like G9 have won all the pistol rounds and all the consecutive rounds so far in this best of 3. So that means 3 pistol rounds for them and 3 consecutive rounds for them as well. Which kind of shows that, Valorous still have a very decent fighting chance. Simply because they are actually pretty decent on rifle rounds. What the problem is that they kind of give four rounds away every single game just by losing 2 pistols and then the consecutive ones. So yeah, maybe it's again time for Valorous to start winning these rifle rounds, which they have the site open. This is exactly what I said. Like, the rounds go very quickly on raid, at least in terms of bomb plants. Like, bomb plants usually happen within seconds, tens of seconds of the game starting. Genesis and Alpha, meanwhile, able to take down 2, and now it's all left down to Sadak, Fair, and Crux to retake the site, which they might actually not even commit to. Unless Sadak is able to pull another one.
Oh. Yeah, but we still got Fair to worry about. Which, looks like they're just going to let him have it.
Yeah, I mean,
no-
Fair
there's
has
no-
that
there's no
ratio.
point.
Yeah, exactly. Like they even kind of have the money for it. Like they would be able to buy the next round and then have some left over. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's why go for it? Playing the long con, playing the economy game is usually better, especially in the early stages of the game. So there we go. The first rifle round. Once again, Valorous win it. It's really. I feel like if Valorous won at least half the pistol rounds, the score would be like way different.
Yeah, I definitely think so too. And I mean, the fact they're, I don't know, it's kind of weird to me. Like just looking at right now with Valorous, I mean, it's not necessarily weird that they're splitting, but as you mentioned before, usually it's within seconds the bomb is being planted. It's one of like people rush to these areas, and don't be wrong. I mean, it could be one of those. They're just doing the big brain. They're doing what you don't expect. And
Oh, how is he alive?
oh,
This is...
what?
Alright.
Jeez.
I think both sides got flashed, and then there was the smoke as well, so it was hard to spot. But yeah, it looks funny when you have the X-ray. Probably without the X-ray, we would not even like been able to spot them. But alright, no kills exchanged there. So back to a 5v5, and yeah, this is not really what you see often. 1 minute left down on the clock, and all players alive on both teams.
Yeah, they're taking it nice and slow, and again, that maybe to their advantage, maybe not. I mean, obviously, speed and momentum is definitely a good thing to have on raid, but again, doing the big play of maybe not doing that. But we'll see if it works out in their favor. Yeah, Genis twice, Valley once. Onto it. I mean, I guess it works. 2v4, bombs down. Yeah, instead of them actually getting the info right off the bat, but yeah, maybe they just don't want to be one of those fast-paced raid players. And there goes Fair going down. Leaving it all up to Master doing a 1v4. He's just gonna hang out here, maybe see if he can get anybody.
I'd like to point people's attention to the fact that I guess Stratus, he is just taking it slowly. He kind of needs a break, otherwise he'll just overheat. The machine will overheat. So he's taking a chill pill for now. I mean, still 3 kills to his name in 4 rounds is definitely a good score. But yeah, no more 35 bomb, I guess. But the thing is, Valorous are doing good. So this is actually very promising because, in the previous game, I believe Stratus had like 10 kills already, or like, whatever, how many crazy amount kills he had. But the fact that Stratus is like, he's performing well, he's just not insane like in the last game, but the Valorous are actually able to win these rifle rounds, means that the rest of the players are showing up, which we kind of lacked in the first game. So that is looking pretty good for Valorous. I mean, they just have to keep the streak running, and right when you speak about, Stratus, he's not showing up, right? He's taking a chill pill, yeah. Why would you not? Sadak steals the ace. Unfortunately, we haven't seen an ace from Stratus so far. We haven't seen a single ace in this Circuit Season 5 finals, I believe. But yeah, Sadak the only one left alive. 1v4 situation, the hero SG that he had. Looking for more kills, and Valley eliminates him as well. So there you go. Some team play coming in. Valorous on 3. Looking fresh. Looking way better. Looking like a refined team compared to the first game.
Yeah, and again, yeah, he was taking his time, sweet time, just hanging out, right? The first couple, then he goes, "All right, now let's go ahead and take the lead. Let's move on with how we do this." Giving everybody else a chance to warm up. Maybe that's what he did last time. He took all the kills, everybody just couldn't get warmed up. The barrels were cold. They couldn't just. It was a bad time. So now he's giving them a chance, warm up for the first couple rounds, and now he's gonna kick it up.
Yep, that might be a possibility. I mean, only time will tell. By the way, Genis is here. Genis was not in the first game, and he's been subbed in, and I mean he's doing good. He has a double KD, 4 kills to his name. Naxera, yeah, that happens when you stand there. Don't stand there. Adalkit, he is checking heaven, but he might get overwhelmed soon because when people push B site on breach side, it's like you have to check so many angles on the collision side. So, Adalkit will probably try to do his best. Oh, that flash is perfect. That flash is actually so perfect. But flashes on both sides. And meanwhile, Fair, out of nowhere, with a rifle, nevertheless, gets a double, gets refragged, but Crux gets a refrag in Stratus as well, and now a 1v2 situation. Safari, I mean, this is doable. We know, like, Safari has been really good in other circuit seasons. This season we haven't, like, it's been playing good, but we haven't seen, like, you know, that Safari. We haven't seen, like, those crazy clips. So, I mean, this is pretty doable. 1v2 is definitely something that you can achieve. Get one. Throws a smoke, but he doesn't know about the position. Adult on 2 HP.
And he was so quiet in that corner, man. He has just been hanging there, not making a sound. No cues for anyone to let anybody know that he was over in his little corner with his 2 HP, just hanging out waiting. Yeah, that was a good, very, very good play. And even with 2 HP, you could still pull around.
Yep, and Valorous, G9 getting their first rifle round on the board, so that kind of ruins the momentum of Valorous once again. But, you know, they are not ready to settle down. Definitely not. Safari, nice opener there on Sadak. And the site is open once again, you know, within 20 seconds the bomb is down and the retake is underway.
Yep, and they finally decided to go for a little bit of speed this time around. So far, 3-5. We've still got a shotty in the mix, so... looks like not going to be making any connections there. Genis able to take down Crux. 2-5, maybe? If they got some beautiful shots, that's going to be no. They'll keep hanging out with his 100 HP, not touched at all, but his entire team is down. So if he can find anybody running away, maybe trying to get away. Looks like he'll be able to just survive this one. And be able to keep that extra cash.
Yep, there you go. 4 on the board for Valorous, but like this game is, if I had to cast a prediction, I'd say like honestly 50-50 because there are so many different elements. We haven't even switched over to the other side now, and yeah, Valorous are doing good, but then again, like G9, they don't stop fighting. It seems like pressure for them just doesn't exist. Even if they're down, you know, they're only down 1 round. Even if they're down like 5 or 7 or even more, they're most of the time able to at least, you know, get back some of those rounds. So Crux is going to take the aggressive peek. Oh, that is
Deagle and a shotty?
Yeah, that's an interesting combo. Safari, meanwhile, taking down these unarmored pistols. Valley taking down another one, and this should be all over for G9. Unless, I mean, with Sadak being able to retrieve that weapon and another rifle coming into play. Alright, this looks a bit more doable, but still a 2v4.
Oh.
Oh, he ate that. He ate that so hard.
That was a whole dinner right there.
Yep.
And he's about to have somebody coming from his rear. Yep, there's Valley. Looks like Master's just gonna hang out, save the weapon, do the same exact thing, but now they'll have extra cash and an SG.
The only one left alive, Sadak. We've seen him in the interviews, you know, he's a charismatic guy, but is he able to take down some players? Seems like not, because the time is over, the clock is up, and Valorous up to 5. So, you know, they're looking good, but once again, this is only getting into the mid-game, so there are still so many different things that could happen. I feel like what Valorous is doing is working for them, right? Like, again, from the 6 rifle rounds that we've seen so far, they've won 5 of them. So their strategy of kind of just rushing in and taking the side by storm most of the time works. So why would they change it, right? Unless Nags does that, he gets away actually.
Yep, able to 2 of them going down. Alpha at least pick off fair, but definitely switching it up a bit. I mean, now it's 4-3. Valor's may be in a bit of a spot here, even though Stratus is down and Genesis are down as well. I mean, unless Safari wants to show up and take the MVP for this round too, it's very possible. And here comes Valley coming to that, and now they've swapped it again, even though Alpha looking really, really low. Master so close to hitting that. Now it's 2-2 and looking a lot better because Alpha being where he is for his health. Just a little bit away. And there it is, Master for the 2-piece. Not like a little snack for him to be able to then come in and get that defuse. Four to 5. Not too bad. Team G9 bringing it up just a little bit. Being able to get a little bit closer. Valorous still trying to keep as many rounds as possible. I mean, depending on what happens when we go to the swap, I mean, G9 could and probably should just go for the absolute aggression for the bomb site. And I think if they can do that, because again, either rather be 4-1 on one side, if they can make that happen, or even if they hit 3-5 on one bomb site, I think that would be just smashing for them to do. Be able to just surprise them, and if they can flip-flop between A and B, they won't exactly know, which side to go to. They won't know what's going to happen, and at that point, they'll be able to take that home and really just take those rounds. So I think it just comes down to some really good work whenever they go for the flip, and it should be pretty solid across the board, really. So, I mean, it's... Right now, at this point, it's Stratus. He's the last one alive. Although, he does have the bomb, so he's going to be able to get the bomb plant, it looks like. And will he be able to do the 1v4? I mean, dude has done crazier things before, but also, obviously, you can't see. Then he can't really do much. And so he might get pinged a little bit. Yep, that's going to be Crux. That is going to be Crux being able to really do the kryptonite thing, He just able to take him out no matter what range, what gun. It just seems like Crux is the one to take out Stratus.
Yep. So, a 5v5 scoreline. That is quite interesting to see. I mean, G9 they definitely don't want Valorous to get too far ahead here, so it's only logical that they win some rounds as well. But I feel like here, Valorous have to get at least these last 2 rounds, because again, this is a breach-sided map, so it's gonna be hard, especially if they only finish on 5 rounds. It's just gonna be hard to do a lot when they are on that collision side. Obviously, everything is up for debate. Things change, but. Yeah, so far G9 looking like they don't want Valorous to win this one. They don't want to actually go to the best of 3 to the 3rd map. And there you go, Safari takes down Xera. Looking for more, not really finding anything just yet. Sadak, meanwhile, does go down, and now Fair, the only one left alive. He's been playing way more with the rifle today, and I mean, it's somewhat working. He's not really... He basically hit that call out with the ratio and then retired and just moved over to a rifle. But yeah, I mean, he's doing pretty well. Can we take a look at the scoreboard, actually?
Look at that. Fair pulls it out. Speak
there you
of
go.
it.
Oh, he's top frag. Yeah, why not? Why not? Safari, though, okay, he's showing up. Stratus is still doing good, but then Safari seems like he is taking matters in his own hands. He does not want his team to disqualify so early, losing all of the games, literally all of the games in the finals. So at least he wants to get 1, and then maybe we can build off of that 1 and actually take the best of 3 with an upset. That would be quite shocking, but also a quite interesting plotline to see. And meanwhile, Fair, yeah, he has a Euratio, but why not use the knife? Why not use the knife when you have a Euratio? So that one goes down.
Everybody
in the
knows
books.
the knife is the longest range weapon in the game, right?
Exactly, that's... And another one. How did he even get the knife kill? He was close to spawn. How? Probably someone pushed CT. Yeah, maybe someone pushed CT and he found the perfect opener. But how are you able to get a knife kill in this position? Explain to me, please. Oh, for Valorous, okay, never mind, the smoke is there. Sometimes it's very hard to cross this area because players are just kind of almost head glitching there and just hard to take them down. But because of the smoke, Valorous are able to cross. But yeah, Safari takes a very aggressive peek, might have worked out for the best, but it didn't. So now Alpha, Romy 2 gets 1 and a double. There you go, Alpha. This is exactly what Valorous needed. That's a great double right there. And so, Valorous, they finish off on 7 rounds on the breach side. Now looking to hold on to that lead, so finally winning their first pistol round out of the 4. This is the 4th pistol round that we see between Valorous and G9, and so far G9 have won the all 3 of the previous ones. So if Valorous are able to kind of get over their biggest crutch and win the pistol round, then I feel like we might even see them winning the whole game. But you know, they need to win the pistol first, and it seems like the bomb is going A, but G9 will fake B. Oh, this can go anywhere. Look at the mini-map. Look at the radar. What is happening here? Oh, this is a mouse and cat game. Yeah, okay, the bomb's gonna go down. We're gonna look at retake here.
Oh man, that was so sly of them to do. But now it's down, and now everybody in 3 different locations have to make it around, and there's just 3 blobs of team for G9. So I mean, they're able to they got some info, and here we go for the push. 1 for 1, a Dolkeet, but wait,
they're defusing,
It's a
not
defuse.
like this.
Oh, they did it back to
This
him.
is yeah, exactly. This is the same thing that happened in the first blister round. Okay, I feel like this should be the opposite then. You know, Valorous doing them dirty, just the way how they did it as well. I'm not sure, like, probably G9 wanted to spam it with Deagles, which is a good strategy. You know, if you have 4 people waiting A long and then just all peek together and I'll spam it with Deagles, you are gonna deny the defuse, but I believe the Deagle player actually went down or just wasn't there. I don't know, man, but yeah, Valorous take a very, very needed 8th round, break the pistol round curse, and then Valley, yeah, he just does this. Can we please see the first ace? Maybe not, because the last player is towards the tunnels area. Fair does not want to give Valley the ace, so he's just gonna
wait
try
a
to
minute.
look for something. Oh, there you go, Valley's coming.
Wait.
The timing.
Oh, no.
No aces today. No aces today. We've seen like 5 quad kills, but no aces, unfortunately.
And it's fair. The fair. Ooh.
That was nice.
And he didn't even take any damage.
Now
Oh,
he's
that was
playing
fast.
Now he's playing the shotgun as a sniper. Look at this. How is he doing this?
Dude, he's still alive.
My man literally buys a $5,000 weapon and then just plays close range, and then he buys a $1,000 weapon, which is a shotgun, then plays long range. Go figure. But Fair is good.
wait.
He has 13 to his name. Looking for something. They don't want to peek him. They're literally scared. Like, they all know where he is, but they just don't want to peek him. They simply do not want to do that. And I mean, he doesn't want to peek left here as well because it's long range as well. Again, yeah, man, look at this. They all know where he is, but they're not peeking. I mean, fair enough. Like Oh, finally it goes down. Janus puts an end to this very bizarre play that we just observed. Fair did get some damage in. You know, he got the kill. Maybe not another one, but at least getting some damage in. But yeah, so far looking pretty good. Valorous on 9. So if they are able to just get 4 more rounds, like that is literally all that they need, they are on very good footing to actually maybe make the whole upset and take it in the 3rd map.
Yeah, very much so. And I've never seen a whole team dance around one person with a shotty like that. That's it's beautiful. But the fact that he was able to he at least still did some damage, and even though they weren't able to really take it, and they're still on it. Is Safari doing parkour in the middle of a circuit match? I mean, I guess that's some ridiculously good spot. Ooh. Matters if we get the headshot, and will that be recovered? Oh, wait. Another. Oh, this might be changing. All right, so now Safari, look at the parkour. And just able to... Oh, they're not even...
Oh, they're coming.
Not
They're coming this way.
even going to look there.
Well, now he has the
Wow.
drop, but yeah, that's a very hard spot to counter. How can you pre-aim that? It almost seemed for a second that G9 might take the eco round, but no. Safari with great positioning and some of his teammates, I believe it was Alpha, deny it. So, yep, there you go. Valorous looking to get to the double digits first, and I mean this is the first game where I watch them and I say, yeah, okay, I can see them as maybe making it to the finals even. Because, from what you've seen so far, again, they're a really good team, but it just seemed like the other teams are a tad bit better. But with the way how they're playing right now, like, it seems like they have kind of found their second chance at Circuit, and I mean, numbers speak for themselves. 10 rounds on the board, especially on G9's map pick. We have to remind everyone, Valorous lost their map pick, which was Biru, but then they just show up on raid and just cause absolute havoc.
Yeah, and so what can they do it? I mean, we're going for it's like a nice fast push, maybe, or are they gonna slide across? Oh no, they're not really doing the the fast aggressive full team push that I was kind of thinking that they would be doing. I mean, because right now, if they had done that, running into B would have been just a walk in the park. There's one person there, so I don't know. Maybe they don't want to do that crazy aggression, but I definitely think it would benefit them.
Very nice play by Fair there. He just held the angle, waited for the peak, and eventually got rewarded. Stratus, he's gonna peek. He's gonna surprise them. Crux is ready and aware. G9.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's Crux on Stratus every single time. It comes down to it. Even through a smoke, it's always Crux to hit Stratus.
He's the arch nemesis. No way.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that scared me a little bit.
Looked death in the eyes and then said, nah, I'd rather not. Great save there.
Yep.
Safari is on double KD. That's something interesting to note.
But I don't think he's gonna push that one.
No,
they've got plenty. I mean, they got 5 rounds to let him, kind of to do this. Now he still may be able to. Nope. Next air is fully gone. Yep. So unless he decides to go back to the spawn too. I don't know. He might be able to pick off Crux here. Crux got his knife out. Oh. But nice clean headshot. And they're gonna let that one slide. Oh, almost getting caught with his knife out too. All right. So G9 getting not necessarily a freebie, but Safari pretty much just not even trying to push on that one and just letting them have it. So G9 looking real nice, saving up that little bit of that savings, a little bit of interest, keeping that extra money. But right now, looks like Valorous is gonna go for the safe bet. Go ahead and do eco with 20K in the bank. They are saving for these final rounds just in case. So they're going to go and let them have it.
Nice. Very nice.
Here we go.
Right. That's how you do it.
3-piece. Oh, here we go.
I thought that was going to be a knife kill, but no. Yeah, man. I feel like Valorous just have to push the gas pedal down as much as they can right now, because the last thing you want to do is have a 10-5 scoreline favoring you and then just lose it all. Like, that would be the worst thing ever. Like, if they lost like 6-7 to 13 to G9, that would be, fair enough. Like, G9 is just better. But like, there's nothing more painful than almost, pretty much tasting the victory and then letting it slide. So Valorous, they just have to do their best in these rounds, because the more rounds that they're gonna lose here, the worse their mentality is gonna get, the more stress there's gonna be. So yeah, I feel like they just have to do it now. It's just gonna get progressively harder as the rounds go on.
Bomb has been planted.
Yeah, I think so too. And I mean, I think it comes down kind of to this. I mean, they did the extra eco to really kind of save up pretty good. And if this goes down for Valorous, they'll have to do it again and maybe one more, and that would give G9 the ability to come up. I mean, now we got Stratus. Stratus on the other side of that box. He might find his head through the box. That's what he does. But Stratus is super, super low, and Genesis is not, anything to really speak of either. But little do they know, everybody is just absolutely obliterated with there. Look at them. They're all just from everywhere. Oh, we might actually have a connection over here. Maybe. Nope, they were so close.
That was a good attempt, nevertheless, by Valorous. Like, they actually attempted the retake. Yeah, if Stratus connected that kill there, he almost did, then it probably would have been a completely different picture. But yeah, G9 are pulling back. This is what I said. Like, you never underestimate G9, because even when they're down 5 rounds and the luck is definitely doesn't look like it's on their side, they are able to just stick together as a team and just push forward and just at least make some kind of comeback. And there you go. This is what Valorous needed. Genis gets the Master Sadok, but at the expense of leaving the B side completely open. What are these rotations? Yeah, Valorous probably will be able to get to B side back in time. It was a very, very risky strategy, like all 5 of them going A. But at the end of the day, it kind of worked out for them, at least so far.
Yeah, but again, is this a double fake? A side's completely open.
Seems like Valorous are not sure about that one either.
Oh. It's like, is it? Yes, no, maybe? This is so weird.
I mean, they do get to the bomb sites a bit before G9 is able to, and now they're just looking to kind of stay on both bomb sites, not take any unnecessary risks, and just kind of hold it down, just lock it down, just wait, let G9 play their game, and, they're going to play theirs. Close engagements here, but Genis, once again, getting the double kill in this round. And this is big. Genis does get taken down, but Safari, nice positioning, nice shotgun frag there. And the only one left alive, Fair, on that SG. We've been seeing him on the SG, and it seems like he's decent with the SG as well. I mean, he has 15 kills. That is, I believe, more than most of his teammates. So, Fair seems like he's good with, whichever weapon you give me, I'm good with it. That was, I could have, I saw in my head like the craziest flick double ever, but a little bit, off there. But yeah, great attempt. Valorous though on 11. This is where the game gets tense because G9 have kind of been gaining their momentum back, but Valorous, yeah, they either understand what I said or just are playing good, but they definitely don't want to let this one slip. That would be the worst way to go out. So only 2 rounds separating them from actually taking us to the 3rd map.
Yeah, and if we go to the 3rd map, reminder that is going to be grounded. That's going to really show off their skills. Grounded is a very well-received, long-standing map. And so that's going to really come down to their ultimate solid strategies is really all that's going to be running down to. So will they be able to? I mean, Safari in his parkour definitely says it's going to be.
He doesn't skip leg day.
Oh, absolutely not. Leg day is the most important day. Don't skip leg day, because when you got to do some bunny hopping, jumping, parkour, you got to be ready for it, and you got to have the stamina for it. If you don't, you're going to have some jelly legs the next day.
Yep, gets another one. Jumps down, which is probably the best decision in that situation. I mean, that spot is very good for getting 1 kill or just getting kills in quick succession, but once you get the kill, you're kind of left in the open there. Oh boy. Both Stratus and Genis have kind of, died where maybe they shouldn't have, and that might turn out bad for Valorous. The bomb is... Oh, Alpha, he was so flashed. Still
man,
trying
he
to
flashed
take the peak.
himself. Oh, that's...
Yep. Yeah, it happens.
Bomb has been planted.
I was going to say, Crux has to get that. I mean, he's in the middle of throwing and rebounding down. And now it's all left to Safari. Taking off 1, but not 2. Adolkid able to get the headshot. 11-9. Valor still ahead. But G9, they're right there. And look at them. I think Valorous might be going to go ahead and do it in a quick eco just in case. So it's going to be 1 round separating them, potentially. I mean, by all means, you got Stratus, your solo victor, basically. He does have himself an M4. 2 shotties.
Yeah, Valorous, I mean, that last round, I really feel like they just something went wrong, because, 3 players where they should have gotten the kill, they just didn't work out for them. Maybe it's nerves, maybe it's stress, again, you can't, even with the pro players, they can't be robots, they can't be perfect, they all make mistakes, but it's really unfortunate that 3 of them happened, And now with G9, getting the 10th round on the board, it starts to look progressively worse for Valorous. I mean, this is getting closer and closer, and again, just mentally, when you see that G9 have made the comeback, and they're getting rounds in a row, and the stuff that you're doing is either not working, or you just kind of have an off day or misclick, it's bad. It really is bad. It impacts you very negatively mentally. But well, what separates average pro players from circuit season champions is if they're able to actually deal with that and move on and just be able to cope with their losses. So as we can see here, G9 have taken the side by storm once again, and Safari gets overwhelmed and taken down again. So a retake is underway, but it's gonna be a hard one to complete. Crux, here's the sound signal. Stratus is on refrag though. So 2v3, this is still very much doable, and I'd say this is the round where like either it goes Valorous way or not. And yeah, with things going like this and Genis retrieving, saving the weapon, which is the correct choice, but a very unfortunate one, I feel like G9 have lead once again. Even if the scoreline is equal, they simply have the momentum, that they're getting momentum way quicker than Valorous here.
Yeah, they are. And I mean, it's, we're about to have it tied. Genesis now going to stay alive, again, best thing to do. But as of now, this is going to give G9 absolute bukus of cash. 50,000 before they start buying. And, I mean, depends what Fair buys. They've still got 36,000 left over. And don't get me wrong, there's still 11,000 left over on the side of Valorous, but you're going to be into G9, full stack, full buy, full everything. And I mean, they've got money now, and they tried to do those ecos, but I mean, it's kept them in this as long as it has, doing those ecos early on, not leaving them stranded here at the end for Valorous. But right now, they've got to be able to do some big brain plays, and they might. Alpha's coming in from behind, but knew that's going to be Master Sadok able to keep him down and at bay.
Bomb has been planted.
Bombs planted. 4v5. And they got to make their way in. And unfortunately, Master's going to go ahead and take out Safari. Fair for Safari, Alpha for Sadok Valley. Coming back in for Fair. Going to see stuff start rolling out. Stratus gets taken out from Nexera. Valley able to take down Nexera just a little bit. But again, one person alive. 1v3 retake. Tied 11-11. Don't think this is going to be happening. Using that nice little edge of the smoke. Just trying to get a little bit. Everybody's leaving. And Adultkeet there to wait for Valley to come back. G9 is now
the nerves.
the lead. Yeah.
The nerves, man. I feel like that's what's been going wrong. Because Valorous were doing so good, man. Like, they completed the comeback. They were up 10-5. And then, they've gotten one round since then, and G9 have gotten 7. And when you watch in these last couple of rounds, it seems like either the unluckiest things ever happen or just the nerves kicking in completely. Because every single gun duel is like, I don't know, it just doesn't work out. Like, something is missing. And yeah, this is almost over. I mean, A-side is taken again. Sadok spots Stratus. Alpha is able to refrag, so that might be a slither of hope here. Ooh, that's a big play. Safari moving, gets a double and a triple. Almost Safari coming in with the big boy plays. This is exactly what Valorous needed. This will be the equalizer most likely, unless Fair is able to clutch 1v3, which would be so unfortunate. But Safari turning the game around. There you go, 12-12. It doesn't get any closer than that. This is for everything. Valorous, one round to decide. Are they staying, at least for another game, or are they leaving Circuit Season 5 Finals?
This is where those nerves come into play. Can they, either team, keep their cool and be able to hold this close and be able to... Everybody's fully stacked. They're fully bought. And who's going to be able to do it? Looks like B, if they can make a hard push, B is open for business. Besides Safari, I assume only himself doing parkour. No, he's not. Similar spot, though. But, Flash coming out. Anybody can peek. And that's going to be a no. They've got his location.
He has to go big once again. Safari does get Nexera. Another one from Valley. Oh, this might be turning all around. Sadok is able to get this frag kill though. Adultkeet gets Valley and frags going all directions. Now a 2v2. There is no way we see another 1v1 12-12 score. Oh boy, if this goes down to a 1v1, imagine the nerves. Imagine the nerves right now. The bomb is down. Retake is incoming. Sadok is low. Genis is somewhat low as well. They're waiting. They are simply waiting. Sadok's positioning is very good. Stratus is able to spot Sadok. This is exactly what they needed. Not able to take down Adalkid though. Now it's 4 HP. Genis
no.
versus
He's
Adalkid.
looking.
Genis in such a good position. He knows the position. He just needs one bullet. That flash might be everything. Adalkid runs away, and then Genis able to take down Adalkid. Does he have time for defuse?
Oh!
That's the question. No, he doesn't. No, he
Oh,
doesn't.
with the flash! What? Oh my goodness! Comes down to that 1v1 again, but it comes down to a rogue flash. He couldn't find the bomb.
That is so unfortunate. I'm not sure if he would have had the time if he didn't flash himself, but that is what a game, man. What a game.
Oh, that you just got to give him a clap for that. That came down to the absolute end. But ultimately, G9 squeaking that last round with just enough time to get that bomb to explode. Valorous, you guys put up a absolute monstrous effort, and congratulations for securing the 4th place here in the finals. But an absolute showcase, nonetheless, especially from Stratus in that first round. Just beautiful.
Man, what a way to end this game. That is, I didn't expect something like this to happen. I mean, this is what you tune in for, right? This is the top tier Critical Ops competitive, like as close to the edge as it gets. Man, that is interesting to see. G9, yeah, congratulations to them. Like, wow. All right. What a game. That's literally all I can say. I could start like analyzing, all the nitty-gritty details, but at the end of the day, like what matters really is what happens on the screen, and what happened on the screen is like just absolute chaos and madness. So it's going to take some time to process. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the game, the best of 3 as much as I did. That is the first best of 3 of today. So G9 are not eliminated. They are moving on, and Valorous, unfortunately, goodbye. See you next season. And then the next game that we're going to see is going to be a best of 1, because it's not an elimination game. The next game is simply for who will face against G9 and who will preemptively go to the finals. So we will watch that right after the break. It's going to be Hammers versus Invictus, a best of 1.
Yeah, but also for all those beautiful quad kills, especially Stratus and all of his. Remember, guys, that top clip contest from Zuvi, which we know Stratus is going to be uploading those for the hashtag Critical Ops circuit, getting his chance for that $200. But if you guys at home have those kinds of crazy clips, all those crazy things, you guys can obviously upload yours for the Critical Ops hashtag for the casual side. And that's going to be Critical Ops Casual for the hashtag for your chance to win $130. And you can get the Zuvi app on the corresponding Play Store and Apple App Store. Remember, that is ZUVVII. Get your clips in. Get them all there. I mean, there's gonna be a lot by all means, but I mean, if you're doing some 35 bombs or 25 bombs, getting multi kills out your nose, then you definitely have a good chance. Then again, everybody's got a chance to win. There's gonna be winners every single month, and I mean, at this point, we should have October, and I think there should be one rolling over into November. Should be on that one right there at the end. So, guys, get your clips in, and but unfortunately, that's going to be that match. We still got those next ones to come up. We got to find out who's going to be able to fight G9, and that, as we just saw, that's going to be really hard to do. Is it going to be Hammers again? I mean, at this point, if G9 moves through, it's going to be at any point G9 will be fighting Hammers again. But is it going to be now, or is it going to be tomorrow? I guess we'll find out after our short little break. You guys have a good one.
Yep, see you guys after the break. All of the retakes that Hammers were attempting, so good stuff from them so far, but it seems like Alpha is the one left alive, and there is some time left. He is able to get the second one. Oh, this could be great from Alpha. He has gotten a double kill here. All he needs to do is wait out the time. Oh, that nade! Look at the HP! He's gonna peek it. Noxic understands it, but Alpha able to get last kill. They're not committing to any peaks though. Oh, and he might get caught off guard. Noxic does take down Stratus, but he was able to take down Melody. Now it's down to 1v1. All that Genis has to do here is just play on time. Oh no, Noxic.
No.
That is one way to stop the round. He played that perfect. Genis was just, as you know, the more important the breach rounds are, the more important the pistol round is, and Phoenix not able to take the pistol round in a very breach side important map here.
Ooh, and grenade. Getting lots of
Oh my
damage.
God,
Oh my
okay.
goodness. Melody for 3, Zion for 2, and let's just go ahead and slap.
Push that belong area, which isn't actually the worst decision because 4 players are oriented more towards the A side of things here, so yeah, okay, that closes it though. Has able to get a 2-piece, and this is a very easy shutdown eco round, so this could really go any direction here. There's one player on site that is Raze, and he's able to put in some effort. Oh, and that's nasty. That's second kill on EXZ. But I feel like a lot of these rounds could have, you know, the loss could have been avoided if Invictus did something better. But there you go. That's definitely something better. Yep.
Bird. Really just right now, G9's looking really good. I say that. Free gets an absolute domination quad kill, as I try to say. The G9 is looking real good.
Because now he's able to isolate angles here. Oh, and Mixage, look at this. He is up. Oh, that's going to be so hard to spot. Oh, and what a shot as well. One player has actually crossed, but Mixage doesn't care. He just takes them down, misses the shot, but, you know, the only one left. Mixage, man of the round here, as long as possible. And oh no, this is not good. There is no time to plant anymore. Fair, he's just going for the outplay. Oh, there's no way. Fair, what a shot from Fair. This will be a G9 victory here, and we're really seeing an upset in the first game. Whoa, I thought on the screen that the guy that had the P250 got the kill, but Pre is doing his best.
Coming in.
Yep.
And he faced
Yeah, the first real ref round and Crux. Oh my god, there's no way he just did that. Crux. How are they doing this? How are they? Okay, Fair. Oh no! Again, they're peeking together and Fair. He's so unfair. He's so unfair to the rest of the players here.
Clean sweep. We got Medusa here coming out with that AR-15. Love seeing it. But Medusa doesn't even need it, you know, halfway. Oh, whoa, full ace.
Much needed in this situation. And Symboli, his positioning and aim is everything but Stratus. That's a great push. Although the rest of the players is low. Oh, what a play there, Pref. Well, things might go for it better here, but Sensor, he's ready for it, and now Alpha. Oh, that's a good shot. But many more to be found in order to win this round. And he is on site, so that's good. He knows where both the players are. Gets a headshot. No way. Alpha, he could single-handedly turn this game around here. 1v3 turned to 1v1. The aim is everything here. Head glitches, close range. Alpha just trying to move around, trying to not catch a bullet. Trying to spot a player, spams it, but Symboli, he's able to get it. Looks like a 2A main 1 CC retake is coming in. Great positioning by Underestimated. Gets a 1v1 trade kill, but I mean Adolkid, he knows what's up. He comes in, takes a double kill there. Great performance by him, and a secure
The whole. So yeah, definitely good to see, you know, that capability running through. Honestly, I really didn't expect it to work, but it definitely works in their favor. It's the fact that now it's all up to Fair
Alright.
to get a double kill with a Deagle. And
That's crazy. Oh, look at this. If only he knew. Oh, the positioning there. That's some great stuff coming in from Lazarus. He's not sure where the rest of the players are, but I mean, Yeah, you can
Lazarus.
guess it. Sarah not even able to get the bomb down, and oh, Lazarus, that's a quad kill. Don't underestimate them. They're good. They're definitely good. Only on pistols now, so once again, this might be 4 rounds for G9 here, and you know, Crocs pushes up. All right, Crocs. All right, peek him, please. Sensor, please peek him. We need to see the ace.
Get it!
Oh, he gets the, and he gets a frag. He gets the ace. What a performance by Crocs. That is such a beautiful round.
Take him out. The Dolkeet's really low though. Really low. He's got 1 HP, so if he trips, it's over. And really just kind of defensively pushing at the same time. McPherson come in, he takes him out, and literally at this point,
Look at
anything.
the HPs. Look at the HPs. Lazarus, what a play.
do that.
The rounds, I feel like this is such a close matchup. What is that, mate? This is such a close matchup that really anything could happen. Oh, and look at that. Nexera gets a chance and utilizes it. Oh, what are these frags, man? How does he do that?
Of the walk up there just because the U ratio was still in play. If they had obviously had maybe known that it was. Uh-oh, Nax. He's gonna do it again. Oh, triple. Oh, almost.
Just down to Vape. 74 armor, 30 HP. What can be done here? The bomb's out in the open, and Vape will get spotted out here. Already taking pot shots, but Ariat does get taken down on 1 versus 1. Both players very low HP. 2 on the Vape and less than 10 on the Clone here. Who will get the tap properly? It's Vape who clutches it out. The pistol victory. Once again, turns Jets as quickly, and Max somehow gets the double kill. They line up. What? Don't believe it. This is a game of clutches so far, and oh, can he get the spray down? Clone gets 3-4. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Can he get the ace right now? Juice trying to slow it down for him. Yes, Clone gets the ace.
Is able to win his first
And Coldy
duel.
too. Yeah, Coldy's been just popping off. A triple kill there from Coldy and Art. See, impacts doing some spam damage, but it seems like maybe just a couple kills here and there. Oh no, maybe 3 kills actually from Impact, living up to his name. Up the end of tracks, S-Gen now have a lot of work to do to hold on. Oh, Hoodie somehow gets the jumping headshot onto Yuri, and he's made this possible. Now he has to go plant immediately. Not too much time left, but he will plant safely and get that off. So Coldy now in the 1 versus 1 against Hoodie. Can Hoodie win this one out? He's done damage on the Coldy, and yes, he'll win it somehow. Makes the clutch happen. The 1 versus 2 Hoodie.
To be tested. Isaac could find a nice timing here, though, and there is a spray down for
The
3.
triple kill. Oh my goodness. Double headshot protects it. The bomb site as best he can. Coldy runs out through. He does get that first kill. He gets the second kill as well. Can he get the third? He knows that there's folks coming through quickly, and Isaac takes one down as well. This shotgun doing so much damage, and will be the kill, and Max now could take down Isaac. And if so, that would leave Impact all alone. 10 seconds left. Max, will he run through the smoke and try to take down Isaac? No, he won't. The bomb will go down, but he will take down Isaac after the fact. And Impact, can he get him? Yes, he does. Max comes in for the double kill and takes down Elevate's hopes. Concede this round. Impact wants to save maybe his hog. Finds Juice, actually. Does some damage. And Isaac is very low, but Impact has already found 2, actually. Can he find Clone? Yes, he finds 3 somehow. And now they are going for this retake. Does he know that Andrew's right above him? I don't think he's aware. Does he spot him out? Yes. Yes, Andrew finally takes down Impact, but now just down to Isaac. Can he take down Andrew? Yes, he can. Somehow the 2 versus 4 works out in Elevate's favor.
Maybe away from his device. Stuck there in Coalition spawn. Impact pushing out far through vents.
Oh yeah, he could
Does
get 2
find a
kills here.
great
He
timing.
does. That's his 3 kills here. Now for DYG, the best prospect they've had at a round. And MVP getting shot from the side. Oh, what a nice flick shot, though. Turns around. MVP makes a run for it. He can get the bomb planted, but no, he gets taken down. And finally, you can see Pretzels the double kill.
That would be one hell of a story.
Yeah, I was about to say they're looking very alive now. Extremely alive. Nicely done for them getting these kills. And I think really right now, Dynamic Game just want to get a plant, but Callow will probably be denied that, as it is clutch to go around. And will he knife him? Yes, he will. The disgrace, the backstab even. The elevate already. 2 players gone. V-Pop striking twice, 2 headshots with the MR96.
He's got a tremendous gun advantage. I don't know if he wants to get this close, but it's paid off. There's a double, triple.
Perfect timing.
Does he get the quad? Yes.
That's a highlight reel right there. Looking to reinforce here. 3 players already on the A-bomb site. Capo trying to come in for this AR-15, and he does get that perfect flashbang. Double flash them out, and Isaac as well enters back with another, making this as even as possible. Agonized finds one, can Glox and clutch this one out. It doesn't look likely as Agonized takes 2. Now, rush on through. He was spot in between 2 players there. Agonize finds 2 kills, continues to spray, hopes that there's someone else. 3 kills, Death taken out, and 4 kills there for Agonized.
Slightly coalition favorite statistically. And this is also after losing Chelly with the triple, V-Pop with a double to follow it up. That was quick.
Yeah, and it's like Xenocide just turned it on all of a sudden. Now they have 3 kills, and well, it is against pistols after all, but they can lose no one, which they do lose no one. 3 of their teammates died, but they will answer back, and now Vape doesn't know that Gloxy's right there. Just down to Gloxy now versus Josh and Vape. Can he win this clutch? Yes, he does, Gloxy! Versus Vape and Scott. Vape now around the box. I don't think he's aware. Does get taken out, and somehow he's missed the shot. Somehow, I don't get it. It comes down to right now is Carson to find 1 kill. Clutch though does trade back, and down to Clutch. 1 versus 1 now. V-Pop versus Vape. Who will take us victory right now? It's all down to this, and Vape doesn't win it. V-Pop takes us to Village, making his position known. And he will actually take down Scott. A nice headshot. Can he take down Vape? Yes, he can. V-Pop clutches it out. Oh my goodness, they botch it up and underestimated. They steal a round. They had no chance winning. V-Pop.
Let's go with Yol, able to get the double right there.
Yeah,
so we got
Yoy,
proximity and Faye.
I guess it's Yoy. Yeah. Speaking of proximity, coming in, trying to go for the 3K. Speaking of the dip. Oh man, look at this. He's moving back and forth. He's got the dance moves, trying to get the drop shot, and he comes up with it like it's no problem at all. Man, he makes it look easy.
So the shoulds too, but unfortunately, they kept it super easy across the board. Ooh, that was
Speaking of proximity. Two versus 1 here. Reborn last player alive. Ooh, he's got the angle. He's able to pick up the headshot there. Doink and doink. 7 HP for May, 20 for Reborn. Starts with a pre-fire. He's got to be so careful. Flashbang come out. He's going to go ahead and juke around, try to hit him in the back. That bomb is slowly ticking down. Ooh, May's just positioned fantastically here.
Can he get the elbow? He can.
Elbow. Pressure to elevate Phoenix. Still trailing by 6 here. That flashbang can really come in clutch. You've got to be able to come up with this doink doink and 2 here and get into headshot and getting dropped down out of their officer by Reborn, but Reborn was able to pick up 1 kill.
1, switch to the other 1, and then all of a sudden, you know, they came for the what? Oh, triple kill for May and Asia to finish off the last one.
Ori trying to go for the 2K. He's going to do about 50% of damage to that player over there. Tanks creeping up here. Flashbang out. Finds 1. Gets the other one. About to go for another 3K. And he's going to be able to do it. That's 2 3Ks in a row here for Mr. Tanks.
They're looking back and forth. Uri just missing him. Oh, gets the quick flick. And you were talking about that flick. Just look at that. Look at that to the face.
Yeah. It's a 2 versus 2, and the bomb's been planted. Atheno trying to go ahead and increase their lead back to 3. It's all to Prex here to clutch this up, and somehow he's going to be able to do it.
All
Or
right.
the Legion with their line of sights crossed, but not where they needed to be pointed.
Finaliza o slow, Valier double kill no Wallbang, leva mais um, a Kazegudan Spray 2 pra contar, 15 Valiari, triple kill pra ele, levando também o Ace, fazendo a trade do Máfia, vai subindo ali pelo bomb, 2, conseguiu levar, meu Deus, deixou ralfado. Algumas utilitárias, Tura acabou pegando o avanço do Henrico, já caiu a primeira kill, Rafa consegue levar o Demarias, double, triple kill pra ele, no meio do caminho, meta um monstro e leva um, sobrando apenas o Fanático, na play pra tentar levar 4, nossa, que azar, Eros na play, double kill no mesmo spray, ele enfileira, leva Tura e Moon, sobrando 1x1, smocou a C4, fez o clique,
Fez o fake
vai
ali.
pra play, já tem a info,
Nossa,
clutch do Eros, levanta a placa que tem clutch dele,
Olha
Eros
só.
na play, 1x3, ele... Henrico Lee segurou o spray, 1, 2, 3, 4 kills pra ele, Henrico Lee atropela a equipe da
Meu
Surge.
Deus do céu!
Poxa,
Tem razão. Mas com certeza seria uma ajuda, né?
e, com certeza, facilitaria bastante o serviço. Olha o Henrico! Triple kill pra ele, double kill de Eros. Não tá sendo suficiente, meu Deus, olha o spray de Maria.
Olha o De Maria!
3, 4 pra ele. Segurou todo mundo, 5 é Ace.
Caraca!
Ace de Marias no eco, ele é sueco. O cego, Eros. Double kill pra ele, vai abrir 3k pra ele, a fera tem nome, é só na cara, sobrando apenas um noturno, será que vai dar Eros?
Avançando ali. Pra poder ver.
Saiu a trocação, AKZ, double kill pra... Não! Que isso? Lindo HS, ele acha a bala e consegue finalizar o metal com a triple kill, o cara do round. Não pula, garoto, não pula, você vai se machucar. Metal Monster na play, 1, 2, 3. Brada pra enfrentar a EV, nesse momento não consegue. Olha ele, 1, 2, 3, 4k pra Eros, consegue quase por muito pouco fazer um ace ali, mas Máfia de lado consegue surpreender o garoto. Metal Cobre sai o 11º ponto, 4 kills pro Eros. José Blackout. E já começou. Olha só essa fila. Segurou ali 3 bonecos. O Caps caiu na faca pro Rafa. Sobrando apenas ele. Já pegou o M4. Tá com a C4. Tem 4 bonecos pra dopar. Tá pro Ace. Dessa live sensacional junto com o patrão aí também. Seja bem-vindo. E o Eros como? Na play. Evitando aqui qualquer reação da BTX. Já vai caindo 1 para 1. Nossa, trade rápida. Triple kill pra ele. De TRG. Vai tentando e vai levando mais um boneco, 4 kills pra ele, Eros na play, o cara do round garantindo o 5º ponto da Eagle Vision. Essa foi pra você, Liz!
All of the retakes that Hammers were attempting, so good stuff from them so far, but seems like Alpha is the one left alive, and there is some time left. He is able to get the second one. Oh, this could be great from Alpha. He has gotten a double kill here. All he needs to do is wait out the time. Oh, that nade! Look at the HP! He's gonna peek it. Noxic understands it, but Alpha able to get the last kill. They're not committing to any peaks though. Oh, and he might get caught off guard. Noxic does take down Stratus, but he was able to take down Melody. Now it's down to 1v1. All that Genis has to do here is just play on time. Oh no, Noxic.
No.
That is one way to stop the round. He played that perfect. Genis was just, as you know, the more important the breach rounds are, the more important the pistol round is, and Phoenix not able to take the pistol round in a very breach side important map here.
Ooh, and grenade. Getting lots of
Oh my
damage.
God,
Oh my
okay.
goodness. Melody for 3, Zion for 2, and let's just go ahead and slap.
Push that belong area, which isn't actually the worst decision because 4 players are oriented more towards the A side of things here. So yeah, okay, that closes it though. Has able to get a 2-piece, and this is a very easy shutdown eco round. So this could really go any direction here. There's one player on site that is Raze, and he's able to put in some effort. Oh, and that's nasty. That's second kill on EXZ. But I feel like a lot of these rounds could have, you know, the loss could have been avoided if Invictus did something better. But there you go. That's definitely something better. Yep.
Third. Really just right now, G9's looking really good. I say that. Free gets an absolute domination quad kill, as I try to say. The G9 is looking real good.
Because now he's able to isolate angles here. Oh, and Mixage, look at this. He is... Oh, that's going to be so hard to spot. Oh, and what a shot as well. One player has actually crossed, but Mixage doesn't care. He just takes them down, misses the shot, but, you know, the only one left. Mixage, man of the round here, as long as possible. And, oh no, this is not good. There is no time to plant anymore. Fair. He's just going for the outplay. Oh, there's no way. Fair. What a shot from Fair. This will be a G9 victory here, and we're really seeing an upset in the first game. Pre, whoa, I thought on the screen that the guy that had the P250 got the kill, but Pre is doing his best. Yep. Yeah, the first real ref round on Crocs. Oh my god, there's no way he just did that. Crocs. How are they doing this? How are they? Okay, Fair. Oh no! Again, they're peeking together and Fair. He's so unfair. He's so unfair to the rest of the players here.
Clean sweep. We got Medusa here coming out with that AR-15. Love seeing it. But Medusa doesn't even need it, you know, halfway. Oh, whoa, full ace.
Much needed in this situation. And Symboli, his positioning and aim is everything but Stratus. That's a great push. Although the rest of the players is low. Oh, what a play there, Pref. Well, things might go for it better here, but Sensor, he's ready for it, and now Alpha. Oh, that's a good shot. But many more to be found in order to win this round. And he is on site, so that's good. He knows where both the players are. Gets a headshot. No way. Alpha, he could single-handedly turn this game around here. 1v3 turned to 1v1. The aim is everything here. Head glitches, close range. Alpha just trying to move around, trying to not catch a bullet. Trying to spot a player, spams it, but Symboli, he's able to get it. Now, looks like a 2A main 1 CG retake is coming in. Great positioning by Underestimated. Gets a 1v1 trade kill, but, I mean, Adolkid, he knows what's up. He comes in, takes a double kill there. Great performance by him, and a secure...
The hole. So, yeah, definitely good to see, you know, that capability running through. Honestly, I really didn't expect it to work, but definitely works in their favor. The fact that now it's all up to Fair. Oh,
Alright.
To get a double kill with a deagle. And
that's crazy. Oh, look at this. If only he knew. Oh, the positioning there. That's some great stuff coming in from Lazarus. He's not sure where the rest of the players are, but I mean, yeah, you can guess it. not even able to get the bomb down. And oh, Lazarus, that's a quad kill. Don't underestimate them. They're good. They're definitely good. Only on pistols now. So once again, this might be 4 rounds for G9 here. And Crocs pushes up. All right, Crocs. All right, peek him, please. Sensor, please peek him. We need to see the ace. He gets the, and he gets a frag. He gets the ace. What a performance by Crocs. That is such a beautiful round.
Take him out. The Dolkeet's really low though. But really low. He's got 1 HP. So if he trips, it's over. And really just kind of defensively pushing at the same time. Spares him to come in. He takes him out. And literally at this point,
look at the HPs. Look at the HPs. Lazarus, what a play. The rounds, I feel like this is such a close matchup. What is that, mate? This is such a close matchup that really anything could happen. Oh, and look at that. Nexera gets a chance and utilizes it. Oh, what are these frags, man? How does he do that?
Of the walk up there just because the U ratio was still in play. If they had obviously had maybe known that it was. Uh-oh, Nax. He's gonna do it again. Oh, triple. Oh, almost.
Just down to Vape. 74 armor, 30 HP. What can be done here? The bomb's out in the open, and Vape will get spotted out here. Already taking pot shots, but Ariet does get taken down on 1 versus 1. Both players very low HP. 2 on the Vape and less than 10 on the Clone here. Who will get the tap properly? It's Vape who clutches it out. The pistol victory. Once again, turns Jets as quickly, and Max somehow gets the double kill. They line up. What? I don't believe it. This is a game of clutches so far, and oh, can he get the spray down? Clone gets 3-4. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Can he get the ace right now? Juice trying to slow it down for him. Yes, Clone gets the ace.
Is able to win his first
And Coldy
duel.
too. Yeah, Coldy's been just popping off. A triple kill there from Coldy and Art. See, impacts doing some spam damage, but it seems like maybe just a couple kills here and there. Oh no, maybe 3 kills actually from Impact, living up to his name. Up the end of tracks, S-Gen now have a lot of work to do to hold on. Oh, Hoodie somehow gets the jumping headshot onto Yuri, and he's made this possible. Now he has to go plant immediately. Not too much time left, but he will plant safely and get that off. So Coldy now in the 1 versus 1 against Hoodie. Can Hoodie win this one out? He's done damage onto Coldy, and yes, he'll win it somehow. Makes the clutch happen. The 1 versus 2 Hoodie.
To be tested. Isaac could find a nice timing here, though, and there is a spray down for 3.
The triple kill. Oh my goodness, double headshot. Protects it, the bomb site, as best he can. Coldy runs out through. He does get that first kill. He gets the second kill as well. Can he get the third? He knows that there's folks coming through quickly, and Isaac takes one down as well. This shotgun doing so much damage, and will be the kill, and Max now could take down Isaac. And if so, that would leave Impact all alone. 10 seconds left. Max, will he run through the smoke and try to take down Isaac? No, he won't. The bomb will go down, but he will take down Isaac after the fact. And Impact, can he get him? Yes, he does. Max comes in for the double kill and takes down Elevate's hopes. Concede this round. Impact wants to save maybe his hog. Finds Juice, actually. Does some damage. And Isaac is very low, but Impact has already found 2, actually. Can he find Clone? Yes, he finds 3 somehow. And now they are going for this retake. Does he know that Andrew's right above him? I don't think he's aware. Does he spot him out? Yes. Yes, Andrew finally takes down Impact, but now just down to Isaac. Can he take down Andrew? Yes, he can. Somehow the 2 versus 4 works out in Elevate's favor.
Zara getting that lineup he needs, and he gets the ace.
Isaac gonna get shot out from behind here. He gets by Honey, and yes, he'll finish it off.
Lethal finds one in Rabbit as well. Can they find another one? Yes, they turn it around. Isaac's gonna close it out for them. It's right. They can't do it. Isaac
All right, everybody, welcome back. Thank you for sitting through that little break we had, little half hour. But I had to make sure these teams are ready to go, and they were good and ready. Now to get into the lobby, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a best of one. We're going to do it a little differently for this one, but we got to find out between one of these two teams who's been going up against G9 consolidation round. And that's either going to be Invictus or Hammer Esports. Hammer has already beat G9 once, and it wasn't exactly, you know, a hard time. It wasn't just a runaway type of thing, but Hammer did pretty good. Invictus, pretty sure G9's beaten Invictus in the main tournament. So with that, it's if anybody goes down, what's it going to be? How's these matches going to play out?
Yeah, this is an interesting matchup. I feel like this is definitely the champions matchup. Like, I feel like most likely we'll see both these teams in finals. G9 are a very good contestant, but I feel like both Hammers and Invictus are just incredible at what they do. And I mean, you can see it simply looking at the stats. Like, for one, again, that statistic of maps won to maps lost for Hammers is absolutely insane. Like, it's off the charts, man. Like, yesterday it was for every 4 wins they lose 1 map. Now it's even more. So Hammers, they're just hammering down, I guess. They're just pushing forward, getting those finals as quickly as they can. And I mean, they definitely have the players to back it up. We have Noxic. We have Exolman Zoppi or Zoppis that we had a discussion how to pronounce his name. If someone in the chat knows, please. Yeah, X copy. I don't know. If someone in the chat knows, please let us know. We're only casters. We're learning as we go. Then also Melody, Z-Rays, Fearless, Sextus, and Zayon, all very good and experienced players. Will be interesting to see which one of these will be playing today, because Hammers is a team where they switch those players around. They let everyone take a chance most of the time. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. The achievements again speak for themselves. You can just read them on the screen. But let's take a look at the other side of this equation, because Invictus have been going up and up and up. As we can see, they won the Circuit Season 5 EU Main Tournament number 1, as well as the Embers of Victory Season 2. And maybe, again, they don't boast the win-lose statistic as crazy as Hammers does, but nevertheless, they're still a very good team, and we've been seeing them kind of evolve and form and just merge into a better one, into a better single unit over the course of these circuit seasons. So I'd say this is a very equal matchup, and once again, this is a best of 1, so it's not over for any of these teams. In the last best of 3 to watch, Valorous versus G9, Valorous lost, so they're out. They're no more in Circuit Season 5 finals. Here, it's more about which team makes it to the finals without any extra effort, because whichever team wins, they just go to the finals that we're going to see tomorrow, and whichever team loses will have to battle G9. That will be the final best of 3 of today, and I believe we are taking a pause after this best of 1 to kind of make sure the players are ready for the last best of 3 of today. So still many matches to go. The day is not even halfway done, but what is halfway done is, or rather should I say what is done, is the map ban. So we actually want to know what maps are we going to be playing on. So Hammers, immediate Plaza ban, seems like they don't like it. Canals going off the equation as well. And then we can see Legacy, which has been getting like 0 love lately. Like I don't remember the last time I actually saw Legacy being played. Grounded as well getting banned. So Sora and Village, those are always the two maps that I'd love to see, but Village just getting banned, and there you go. This is the caster's curse in effect, everyone. Bureau getting banned as well, and then we have 2 final maps right out of the equation. So Port, we are seeing Port, and I love this. I love watching Port. I feel like it's a very utility-based map and a very strats-based map where a lot of strategies haven't even been developed yet. So every time you watch Port, you watch like a better version of what we've seen previously. So yeah, great. Port. We're going to see a best of 1 on Port. Whichever team wins, again, makes it to the final. Whichever team loses, battles against G9, and whichever wins in that best of 3 makes it to the final. So some great games coming up. Hammers versus Invictus. Predictions? I'd say Hammers are maybe a little bit ahead, but honestly, anything can go down, especially in a 1v1, especially in a best of 1 game.
Yeah, I mean, Hammers, they definitely have the historical data to say that they're probably going to win, seeing as, they're one every four, or they lose one every four, one every five. One chance, one Sylvester one. It's more than likely it looks to be that way. But Invictus also has more maps played, not necessarily the closest, as far as the mix goes, for the map one. But overall, I mean, so far they've got everything good for the knife. I mean, still having 4 players left alive in the knife. That's honestly pretty good for that. So maybe that's an indication for us, or maybe it's a bad omen. It's totally possible for which one it could be, but
I
Invictus
mean,
definitely is not going to let this go easy.
yeah, it depends on the perspective. If you will win the knife round, you might see it as a blessing. If you lose it, you might also see it as a blessing. We'll see. We'll see. The knife round, I'd say, doesn't matter as much on Port because Port is a very balanced map. I'd say we've seen, equal teams go up against each other and just be completely dominant on the collision side, and we've also seen great breach sides from, some other teams. So yeah, this could really go any way. I'd say Port is one of the most balanced critical ops maps that there is, and again, I love how much utility you can use here. So yeah, let's move into the pistol round. Seems like, ooh, this is interesting. Invictus might get a crazy backstab if Hammers don't stop moving quickly.
Definitely mine. I mean, they're going super, super slow. And of course, we've got our one man with his ears hanging out in the back, but we just kind of have to see, what's coming through. I mean, Vulgrant, see what he can hear. Moving in. Here we go. They're into the bomb site. Coming back. And look at that! Vulgrant able to come from behind, get 2, cause some chaos and some damage, making it even. Z-Ray's really low. Melody taking some damage. There goes Raze. You got the tap on him. That's a 3-2, but we're going to see Toxic Melody get 1 each. Melody halfway down. But Noxic still full. GTA himself at 33 HP. Not in the best spot. Then we got Noxic with the hand cannon ready and waiting. He just has to, do that. Get the clean headshot. And that's all she wrote. Hammer taking the first one. And more than likely going to be racking this one on to their belt as well.
Yeah, Hammer's getting the first one. It's definitely, important, but again, especially on a map like this, winning the pistol, it's nice, you get some cash, you get some maybe confidence boost a little bit, but at the end of the day, again, what matters really are the rifle rounds, and, well, Invictus are looking to at least take some weapons out of their hands. Seems like every time that a team has to go eco and just play with pistols, they just all stack together, which is obviously the best decision. I mean, if you have one player with an XD45 against a rifle, pretty hard to do, and yeah, that's why, because you have an XD45, and the other person has a rifle. But if you stack together, which is kind of what Invictus is trying to do at the start, then you really do have a better chance at this. But Melody, he's not giving them any chances here, just taking heads quickly. Boom, bap, bow, and Noxic able to eliminate the last one. Mixage goes down as well, Hammers up to 2. Now is where the real fun begins. Now the rifle rounds start.
Yep, now it's time for the fun. See what Invictus has in store. Again, this is very heavy equipment. We see everybody stacked, besides grenades, on the side of Hammers. And at least a bit more coming out for Invictus. We won't see more until coming up, at least for the next round. But overall, see if they can smoke it off, flash it off, be able to make their way in. Some damage being thrown. A little bit. Sextus and Noxic take a little bit of damage. It kind of all depends if that matters or not.
Yep, seems like both teams are kind of taking the slow approach. Invictus not really trying to establish themselves on the map that much. And then on the other side, Hammer's just kind of trying to figure out what positions are actually in Invictus playing in, what kind of approach to this game they should take. Because that's another thing that I've been mentioning sometimes, that when you play on Breach, in the first 5 to 10 rounds, your job is basically just figure out where the coalition is holding and then adjust your strategies based on that. So sometimes you start getting more momentum, more rounds as the time goes on Breach side, and this might be the case, might not be the case. We'll really see. Meanwhile, Z-Rays has gone down, so now a 4v5 situation, and The bomb is down, but not spotted by Invictus players yet. So a lot of wiggle room here. Many things could really happen.
Yeah, I mean they've got 34 seconds on the clock. They obviously are they're close to A, but they've gotta make a move, either going in from the back, and we might be able to see Noxic try to give some noise, but Mixage able to please take off one.
What?
Summit says the same.
How did he get a wallbang there? That was crazy. Recurse finishes it off with a double. Invictus winning the first rifle round, but I feel like that was a one-tap wallbang. Like, is that even possible? Or maybe some... Interesting. All right. Well, that happened. Invictus now on 1. And, yeah, seems like Hammers are going to buy up. Now, this is a quite important round, because if Invictus wins this one, then Hammers will go eco. So, this is a chance for Invictus to turn the early round disadvantage on their head, and on its head, and just, push forward on those rifle rounds.
Yeah. And everybody seems to, again, be buying up, having all the goodies in their pockets. Smokes everywhere. Pre trying to use his name to his advantage and pre-fire.
That's a good one.
Far, no avail. And which side? They've got everything kind of locked down across the board. So they're going to go mid. Could they go over to Noxic? It looks like mid is going to be where they want to go. Flashing him completely off. So hopefully being able to make his way back.
Oh, what a spot.
Oh, man.
GTA not even suspecting that. Goes down. Noxic positioning there just completely off the charts. And Mixage, yeah, he just spams and gets a nice frag. So kills going both directions, but Pre, once again, reigning superior. Sextus, though, able to refrag. Mixage now, able to refrag on Sextus. So now 1v3 situation. Exolmans pushes through. Oh, this might... How is he doing? What? He's trying to return the favor. He got one tap through the wallbang there, so now he's trying to do the same. And this is another reason why Port is so interesting, because look how close all the players are, but because of how kind of angled the map is, it's really hard to spot them. So he's able to get another one. Oh no, Exolmans. He's turning up big time, but he is aware that the last player might be close, and Vulgrant just better positioning. Very nice play by Exolmans, almost closing the 1v3 clutch, but, Invictus, they don't want to let this one slide, so 2 on the board for both teams, but now Hammers have to go eco.
Yep, and that's going to give Invictus a good chance to take this one home. I mean, they're going to be able to take the leagues. We are tied 2-2, and having to go eco means Invictus should be able to make this 3-2. Whole push on B, straight up the middle, and also with a flash. 2, 3, 4. He's got to reload. And Vulgrant picks up the last one. Not an ace. Everybody keeps killing the aces.
Can we take a look at the scoreboard? I feel like Pre is doing Stratus numbers right here. Like we saw Stratus in the first game. Okay, it's not that close, but still 7 kills in 5 rounds is definitely a good achievement. Yeah, for the people just tuning in, if you want to see a great game, go watch the first one that we streamed today, because Stratus dropped 35 kills. That's not really something you see every day, not even every week or month. So that was an interesting game. That's kind of the correlation I made here with Pre. And it seems like Pre is looking for more action, definitely so. Yeah, just kind of trying to play around the smoke. He spots one, but will he be able to get away? No, Sex is able to get refrag. Some more damage getting done, but ultimately he does go down. And Mixage, so aggressive with the ratio. Works out. How is GTA alive? How is... Okay. Noxic gave him the benefit of the doubt, but finally takes him out. And yeah, Invictus... Up to 4. And once again, we see the situation where the team that wins the pistol and then the consecutive isn't able to really deliver on the rifle rounds, at least not so far. And this being a best of 1, it matters even more. So we'll see how this one goes. Hammers, they have to start pushing sites and taking action if they want to win this one. And with only Deagles to their name, this will really have to be lucky, at least to some extent, for them to do anything. GTA able to get 2, but 3v3 is still good, but there you go. Recurse and Vulgrin just move in, mow everyone down. Invictus up to 5. These rounds are going by so fast, so quickly, and Invictus are definitely showing up big time. But also I feel like Hammers, they just kind of do the usual, let's try to split mid, throw some smokes, throw some flashes. I kind of want to see a bit more breach side, top tier utility action, which again, maybe they're just trying to figure out where the Coalition players are playing so that they can adjust their gameplay. But, now is about time to get the third one on the board.
Yeah, this definitely needs to be the time they do it. I mean, but Invictus is really doing their thing. They're locking it down. They're really winning a lot of gunfights. And just like this one, giving some damage out, getting some grenades. And eventually going to make that a lot easier for them to be able to take them out later.
Yep, a 4v5 for now, so things starting to go Hammer's way just a little bit here. But they still need to open up the bomb site, and there's 2 defenders on each of them, so a lot to battle. Volgrant, oh, that's a good peek, takes the aggressive peek. On this one, Recurse does spot Noxic, Noxic spots him as well. Greetings exchanged, but not able to get more than one. But look how aggressive, oh, Volgrant again, look how aggressive Invictus are. They are refragging, they are taking action, they are taking peeks, and so far it's working. I mean, 2v3, maybe not the best position to be in on the Coalition side, but definitely not the worst one as well. And again, they're, pretty holding angle pretty well here. GTA eliminates one, and Solomons again, he's going for the 1v3 again. Okay, the game is on. The game is on. They're gonna meet any second now. Oh, the bomb plan comes in. Solomons might be aware, but is he aware that Volgrant is so close? Volgrant already pushed through smoke. He doesn't get caught. Oh, this Volgrant knows. Volgrant knows. This is really a cat and the mouse game here.
Oh, but they only got a few seconds left. Oh, they're literally turning and burning. And
there you go, 1v3.
Does it. That's a way to bring it back on the score. Just 1v3, that's fine.
Wow, alright, well, Exolmans is definitely showing up big time for Hammers. I mean, this round, definitely because of him, and then he almost clutched another 1v3, he turned it into a 1v1 and then wasn't able to finish, but we see who wants to win, it's still early, obviously everyone wants to win, but some people just want it more, and they show it, and oh, this is a good positioning. They're gonna, they got baited so hard. They went for the refrag, but there's 2 players. You can't really refrag when you peek and there's 2 players. What do? Well, you go down and the situation gets turned into a 2v5. So now, it's just gonna be a little bit hard, Pre able to take down Z-Rays as well. And Volgrant just does that. Alright, Invictus are on point today. Like, they're... If you simply just look at the aim, their aim is so on point right now.
Yeah, they're connecting the shot. They're winning the gunfights. They're already getting their reticles ready to go where they need to be. All they can do is make minor adjustments to where it needs to be. And at this point, 3 ahead, sitting at 6. We've still got a couple more rounds to go. Trying to use those smokes to their advantage, but we'll see if they can make their way in. It's going to be a 2v, however many decide to peak, 3, 4. This one actually might be good for them because everybody else is pretty split, except for Pre. He's making his way back around.
Oh, well, he spots them. If only he wasn't blind. Pre tries to spray it down, but doesn't actually connect. Oh, a 3v4. GTA has to go big. He does get one, but I don't think that's enough. The bomb site now is open for business, and retaking B site on port is really hard. There's just so many angles you have to watch, especially if you come through that window position. There's basically 10 different angles you're exposing yourself to, and that's why the player went down there. Pre is looking for the last one. He might just get some nades and scoot, but Sextus getting the kill on Pre. So Hammers, they're pushing back. They're definitely not going to let Invictus get 10, not even 9 rounds. The best that Invictus can aim for now is 8, and that's pretty solid, but that's definitely comebackable, and Hammers still have 2 more rounds to play with.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's not a gap that's just, a horrible run away with everything. I mean, if they can get Invictus to the eco level, which is pretty much right here. I think if they can take this one, they can maybe tie this up onto the flip. It really depends how well they do, but as of now, they can easily get him into kind of an eco deficit at least. And Melody is going to be the guy looks like, to make that happen. Already taking out 2. Raycurse, on the other hand, refrags. Gonna get a little bit closer. Raycurse, though, is still super low. So, pretty much anything can hurt him.
Yeah, B side is clear, and Hammers seems like they know it. At least they have some kind of, intuition guiding them towards there. Because all they really have to do is, throw these smokes, throw these flashes, but, once upon arrival on the site, they realize it's clear, the bomb is going down, and again, like, both sites on port are quite hard to retake, so, I mean, Invictus really have to think, do they want to go for this? Or do they want to just save the weapons for the next round? Because if you look at the money situation, it's not that great. It's definitely not that great. So, they might just go there, see if they can get a quick frag, and then try to retake. But if the first player goes down, they'll most likely retreat.
Yeah, or they might just wait to see what they can get. All right, there's one. Makes this for another. All right, so now we're at 2v2. He's got the info. He knows where they are. Wait, come on.
He's playing with them.
Oh,
Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. When you get that break icon and you connect like 1 more or 2 more shots, you're like, he's so low. But, it just doesn't work out in their favor. So Hammers, they're up to 5. This, again, very, very close games today, at least at the start of it. And, yeah, a 6-6 and equal scoreline is possible. Because they went for that retake, Mixage and Pre are stuck with only Deagles now, so it'll be interesting to see how they play with them.
Yeah, because it really just comes down to if they can get themselves another weapon. They're using not what they want to. Obviously they would prefer much different weapons. See what they can do. Ray and Noxic definitely at least getting one of the rifles out of the way. Mixage at least getting 1 headshot. That's great. But Noxic and Melody just... Yeah. Yep.
Everyone is so sharp. Like, look at how quickly those headshots come in, and that's not like an easy shot to hit as well. That's like long range, someone wide peeking you. It's quite interesting to see that, both these players on these teams seem like they're just on a completely different level, just in terms of aim. Like, we're not even starting to talk about strats or utility usage. Just like their pure aim, just their pure mechanical skill is top of the notch, as it should be, because again, we're in Circuit Season 5 finals, so this is kind of what you expect, the best of the best. Just very sharp action, very sharp shots. And this pistol round, I don't think it's that important. Like, the score is equal, it can really go either direction again. What really matters are the rifle rounds, but, still, if you can get a frag, like Z-Ray does right here, it's definitely good. The problem is, guys, we're all on B site. There's also the A site, and the bomb is planted there, so we kind of have to go there and retake. Yeah, we might have the man advantage, but we definitely don't have the time advantage.
No, they don't. And they've got to get into the bomb site, just do some absolute murder, domination. We got 1. GTA for another. 2. Gnostic for 1. Making the way in. GTA again, another one. Recurse down to 1v1. Can Recurse do it? That is a yes. Taking down Noxic, getting a little bit of that revenge on him.
Can we take a look at the scoreboard again real quick? I feel like everyone is like doing very well, but nobody is like accelerating. Yeah, so all the players on both sides are within 5 kill difference, which is, you win some, you lose some, maybe some unlucky gun duels. So I'd say everyone is definitely showing up big time, because I haven't really seen any big mistakes or anything. Like, all these players are really... It's a great matchup is what I'm trying to say, man. Sex is able to get GTA with an XD45, but Mixage, immediate double refrag there. That should put Invictus in a good driver's seat here.
Yeah. Definitely should. I mean, Recurse able to take down Noxic, Melody, Vulgrant, and Recurse again. Looks like Recurse is the one kind of really showing up and getting these, keeping them down, getting these retakes. And so, I mean, so far, at least his aim seems to be some of the best, at least in this round so far. I mean, obviously, besides Noxic just getting these just absolute sniper range shots with an assault rifle, but as far as for Invictus, so far his aim has been the most impressive. But can he continue to keep going with that? This is now going to be a little bit more of the slowdown time, maybe. They're a little split. 3-3 on the side of A, 2-2 in the mid and B long area. So let's see. And they're going for the push. Here comes the equipment. Smokes, flashes, guns are spraying. They have left the site, and they got the plant. Now they need to get back in. And we've also still got 2 on the outside, just in case. This is, could go either way at this point. Vulgrant, able to pick. Sextus, Noxic. We're down to 2-4. Noxic super low. Oh, no. Going down free, able to at least get 1, but not enough. The timer is not far enough along, and they get the defuse. So Hammer getting another point. And Victus still in the lead, though. Still at 8.
Yeah, it seems like as soon as one team is trying to push ahead, the other one just comes back and equalizes the scoreline, or at least tries to. So, yeah, this is so close, man. Imagine if this, if we see both of these teams in the finals as well, that's just going to be an absolutely insane best of 5. Because, again, the finals tomorrow are going to be a best of 5. So imagine gameplay like this for 5 games. Sextus getting a crazy triple there, looking for more. All pistols taken down, and Exolmans, all he has to do is take down one measly pistol, throws the flash, takes the peek, takes down Reekers. Great positioning and aim by Hammers. 8-8. We're back to equal, baby.
Yep. Nobody in the lead, nobody behind. Now it's time to find out who's going to go ahead and get into that lead again. Is it going to be Invictus to continue to hold it? Hammers, this is their chance. Pull ahead. Right now, if they can knock him down again, I mean, they only got $700 in the bank, so this is really big for Invictus if they can get it. It goes down. The oxygen is super low. GTA does get him to the smoke while flashed, which is just luck beyond luck.
Yep.
Oh, in the middle of... Oh, somehow he still lives.
Oh boy, they are low. They are definitely low. GTA on very low HP here, but it's not the HP that matters. I mean, it does kind of, but what really matters is, are you able to take the frags? And I mean, as long as you're alive, you at least have a chance, you know, to play the lottery, to play the game, to see if you can do it. And GTA is still alive, still looking for kills. Gets peeked, and Pre is actually going to be the one taking the frag here. So now 2v2. Now this is Hammer's advantage, and yeah, nice peek there. Exolmans is not sure about the last player's whereabouts, but that flash reveals it. And Flash is coming in both ways. Exolmans, he's been playing exceptionally well. Like, sure, he has 14 kills, but it seems like he gets all the impact frags, right? Like, he clutched the 1v3, and then again in this situation when it's a 2v2, it could really go either direction, but then, you know, Exolmans just shows up and gets a double, finishes it off. So that's definitely one player that has been showing up today. But again, like, when we looked at the scoreboard, like, everyone was just so close that it seems like you can't really, you know, spotlight one player just because everyone is playing so well. And Nox is just going to push through. Oh, but the smoke stops him. He is aware that there might be a lot of action. He doesn't want to take it, but the bomb is going down. Oh, Z-Rays. That was a triple lineup for days. And yeah, Invictus get the plant, and all of them die within mere seconds after it. There you go, Mixage, last one, found and deleted. So Hammers, the first one to double digits, but again, every single time in this game where one team started to pull ahead, the other one pulled back. So, you know, there's quite a big chance, I'd say, that we're going to see at least double digits for Invictus as well, and then we might even go to something like 11-11 or 12-12.
Yeah, it's definitely within the cards. Invictus, they've fully bought up. They have everything they could possibly need. And, well, they did until they threw it all, and there's no one there. I mean, obviously, there's no way that they can know, because, I mean, Hammers has done, you know, plenty of mid pushes, but they're making sure nobody's there, making sure it's clear, going straight to the mid. They're making nice rushes. They are just going in, guns a-blazing, and now going for the plant. I mean, they are out of the way of every single one of those spots where they're trying to wallbang through, which is great. Mixes, keeping it from the rear, keeping it nice. Exoloment's able to get his feet, but not before he takes down 2. 3-3, it's even. But you have the three of some of the heaviest hitters. Noxic, Sextus, but going down. Noxic again. Solomon's. Oh, just the tip of the head. And we're going to get the defuse.
Bomb has been defused.
So we hammers to 11.
Yeah, Invictus, they have to make the move now. Again, like, when there's 2 more rounds separating the enemy team from victory, it's doable. You know, you get like 2 now, then they win 1, then you get like 3 more, and it's just way easier to win. But if we're looking at a 12-8 scoreline, like, we know Invictus are good. Like, they are definitely one of the best teams right now in the European side of things. But, you know, even for someone like that, coming back from a 5-round deficit flawlessly without making a single mistake for 5 rounds, it's really a lot to ask. So this is a very, very, very important round. And again, like, the money situation on Invictus is not the best. They probably will be able to buy, but yeah, this is the round where Invictus really have to shine. Either one player has to show up big time and get like a crazy double or triple, or, you know, just good team play. Either one, whichever it is, they have to do it now.
Yeah, because they've got to be able to take it. At this point, I mean, they're not broken as far as their money goes, but definitely could be a better situation if they could at least win up 1 round. Maybe take it. Oh,
That's
sneaky,
nasty.
sneaky. Mixed, getting the backstab so clean. Didn't even hear a peep. Now it's all up to Melody and Exoluments, which just looks like this could be that turning point that they absolutely needed. And doing it in fashion, too.
Yep, this is exactly what Invictus needed. I mean, it's a 1v5 now. Exoluments again, I mean, okay, he clutched a 1v3. There's no way he can do a 1v5. I mean, I want to see it. I kind of want to see it. That would be an absolutely insane play, but... Alright, 4 more. 4 more. The bomb is down. Yeah, I don't even think he's going to attempt it. Like, the bomb is down. Like, there's not really much you can do. Reekers, good positioning, good angle holding. Takes him down, eliminates him. So now... Invictus, again, pushing back, and this is exactly what I said. You know, you get 1, maybe another one, then maybe Hammers gets 1, but you're just closer. Like, winning 3 rounds in a quick succession is way easier than 5, and you know now they need to win 4. But with the way how things have been going, I feel like Invictus, you know, they get a little bit of luck, they get a little bit of skill. The Critical Ops gods smile to them, and you know they're back in the game, they're back in business. So they're getting heavily naded and flashed right now. But nobody really is peeking. Okay, Noxic, you want to do that. You want to go for the peek. Yeah, why not? Just peek mid, take a kill, almost get another one. Do get refragged, I guess. But Z-Rays moves in. Hammers are quite pushy, and that might not work in their favor. We'll really see.
Yeah, it's down to 2v3. Can they make it? Nope, Sextus. Man, his accuracy right now has just been through the roof. Will be difficult, and yep, that's gonna be going down. Yep, Hammers at 12, Invictus at 9. Hammers just 1 round. All they gotta do is wait for Invictus to make a mistake, and they've got it in the bag.
22 for Sextus, that is great. We haven't really seen Sextus kind of blow up the way that he has in this game, and that is really great to see. That really shows that everyone on the Hammers lineup is just, you know, ready to have that one game where he is the reason why they actually win. Obviously, you know, with the help of all of his teammates, but yeah, Sextus, great work for him. All the other players still on very respectable scorelines. Noxic, he is trying to take some peek, but maybe not as aggressive as before. And Invictus, they take site once again, so unless Hammers are able to complete this 4v4 retake, we're going to see double digits for both teams, which is ultimately what we, you know, wanted from the start, a close competitive game, and especially when it's a best of 1, you know, you want to see it go down to that 12-12 score line. But really good utility usage by Invictus. They're throwing smokes everywhere. Like, how can you counter this, right? Like, all you have to do is push through smokes and hope for the best. And normally when you do that, you know, you might hope for the best, but you kind of have to prepare for the worst. Volgrant, kills going all directions, but Volgrant, great double there, very crucial there, and Recurse finds the last one. As good as Sexus has been, he's just not able to clutch that 1v2, and neither should he, you know, it's really a tall order, so yeah, double digits, Invictus. Still, 3 more rounds seems a bit hard, but then you look at the economy, and I mean, if they are able to take this round, then the next one might be a freebie. So this is one of the most important rounds of the game, because probably Hammers are going to buy next round, but then really it's the decision between buying that round or just being being broke the last one if they lose it. So yeah, it's a lot of options here. But the first thing that Invictus have to do is simply get this round, just one more round. That's the mentality that you have to approach things when you are when you're not in the lead and you're chasing the other team. Oh, he gets spotted.
Trying to make through. Ooh. Free took down Sextus. That actually might be a good opening point for them now. The teleports have to do with Noxic over there, but
what is happening here?
Yeah, just like that.
Alright. Yep, I have no idea how he's there, how he's not cleared. There you go, he goes down. What? Things are just going all directions here, but seems like the bomb plant finally does come in. And a 2v4 situation, Hammers making the correct choice. They know the economy is not really that good for them. So yeah, just save those rifles. What's the point of going for a 2v4? You're most likely going to lose it. It's better just keep the rifles and have some extra artillery in the next round. So yeah, just kind of running down the clock, waiting. Maybe we'll see some exit frags, but very, very solid performance by Invictus. Like, they're able to, you know, come back when all the odds seem to be stacked against them. Especially when Z-Rays goes down, if they find Exolements as well, that is bad. That is really bad to Hammer's economy. There you go, Invictus. Clean sweep. Everyone gets eliminated.
Ooh.
Look at the money, man. Look at the money. Now is the big decision. Do they all just go eco and just kind of rely on that last round? Seems like that's the strategy.
Oh, this is rough on that. Oh, man. That's going to be rough. They basically, you're just going to hand this over. That is, but, you know, obviously they're not just going to hand it, but obviously it's going to be really difficult to do. And, you know, Ray's able to get one.
Breach wins.
And just, everybody goes down. But
all right, 12 to 12. 12 to 12. This is where the fun really begins. This is, oh man, both of these teams are so ready for each other. Like, again, all the plays that we've seen today on this game are incredible. Like, they're all of their aims are on point, and that's why they're so equal. That's why they're so close. We're probably going to see a slow round. Normally, you don't want to rush in when it's the last one. You want to take it as slowly as possible.
Yeah.
Or not, because they do rush in, and Ray's able to get 2. Recurse does get the refrag. Now the bomb plant comes in. Recurse coming in big. This is exactly what they needed.
Oh, it's even.
Bomb has been planted.
It's even. It's still anyone's game. Who sees what? Who can do it? They're trying to gain any bit of information that they can. But the thing is, Invictus, they got the smokes. Throw one again. Just make it harder.
Yeah, man, like, it's so hard to even decide what to do in this situation. Takes an aggressive peek, Melody takes down another one, it's all down to Recurse. Is he able to get a quad kill in this game? Yes, he does! Recurse gets a quad kill in the last round to take Invictus to this best-of-1 victory. Invictus, we'll see you tomorrow in the finals. Hammers, you'll have to go against G9 later today if you want to make it to the finals. Congratulations to both teams. Again, this is as close as it really gets. We've seen 2 12-12 games today, so I hope you're entertained.
Yeah, well, looks like we're going to have that rematch sooner than later when it comes to G9 and Hammers. You know, G9, they have a chance to... Now remember, there's going to be a best-of-3 coming up next. So G9 has definitely a very good chance to be able to bring this up, bring it home. Even if they don't win one, they still have a chance to still win and do a rematch against Hammers. But Invictus, congratulations for doing that. You brought it down literally again to the 1v1 on the 12th round on everybody's score line. Perfect positioning, you know, helping that use that container for cover. So now, Hammers versus G9 rematch in the consolidation rounds coming up next. Now we do have to take a short break. Unfortunately, they got to make sure everything looks good. Got to go make sure everybody's in, get the lobby. You know, they got to do a lot of stuff on the back end. A lot of the staff has to do a lot of checking. But congratulations, Invictus. You've now secured your spot. Will we see a rematch of what we just saw tomorrow? Or is it going to be a G9 and Invictus fun time in the finals? We'll find out with that match later on. But thank you guys for hanging out, watching, chatting with us, and having a good time. Thank you to Mobile Esports, Compact Esports, and of course Critical Force for making this an entire thing, making it happen on the back end, all the staff. And of course, guys, remember that you have access to the Zoo V contest. Again, we've had so many multi kills and clips today. It has been unreal. And those will be posted into the Zoo V Top Clip contest. But again, if you guys have fantastic clips too, could be ranked, could be casual, could be private lobbies, could be your scrims, you know, whatever you got, take those clips, post those on the hashtag Critical Ops Casual for a chance to win your $130 on the Zuvi app. Again, Apple App Store, Google Play, it's on both of them. Scan the QR code, get the download, and be on your way to getting some extra cash.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is the closest circuit season that we've seen so far. Like, out of the last 6 games, 3 of them have been 12 to 12 down to a 1v1. How often do you see that? That just proves like how well prepared all of these teams are. I can't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow the finals are going to be absolutely crazy. But yeah, before we get to the finals, there's going to be, I think, around 2 hour break, more or less. Then we'll be back with G9 against Hammers. So stay tuned for that. You know, subscribe, turn on notifications so you know when it's on. And yeah, we'll see you guys in roughly 2 hours.
Yep. See you guys.